Can you believe we're this deep into the NFL season? We got to make every second count. With DraftKings Sportsbook, you can make the most out of every game day. Bet on your favorite teams for a shot at winning big bucks. New customers can score 150 instantly in bonus bets for betting 5 on any matchup. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Download the app now. Use code Shannon. New customers can score 150 instantly in bonus bets for betting just $5 on the NFL. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite sports Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85. Cincinnati Bengal legend, ringer famer, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please
Hall of Famer.
Cincinnati Bengal Hall of Famer, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for helping us hit 451,000 subscribers. We could not have become the podcast that we've become without you. And continue to give us your feedback. Drop some reviews on Apple Podcasts. Again, thank you. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've also pinned the link, Shea by Laportier, at the top of the chat. And with the holidays just around the corner, please make sure you go out and get yourself a bottle or someone that you love. It would be greatly appreciated. 451.
That's crazy, man. Listen, I've never had YouTube before. I'm really not into technology. I'm really not that advanced. I know how to work Twitter. I know how to work Instagram. I was introduced to YouTube finally when we started doing this. I had never been on there, and it took for my people. It took for Doug. It took for Sherelle. It took for some other friends of mine that have been in this space for a very long time to get me to get a better understanding on the feat in which we accomplished in such a short amount of time.
Yes, the growth is amazing.
1,000 people in a matter of what, 3 months? We about
2.5, about 2.5.
Right? 2.5. No, do you understand the way they've explained it to me? Do you understand how fast that is in such a short amount of time? So again, for those of you that are watching, I don't normally curse because I just got saved. I just got baptized, but that shit is wearing off. I fucking love you, every last one of you, and I salute you and I thank you, man. Truly from the bottom of my heart, man. Real shit.
Yeah. I think the thing, Ocho, when you put out a good product, people appreciate you. Look, everybody's not going to agree with everything you say, everything that I say, everything that we say as a group, as a duo. But is that what we try to do is that, you have your take, I have my take. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't agree.
Yeah.
We do have a rundown of topics, but I have no idea what you're going to say. You have no idea what I'm going to say. And I think the authenticity of us talking about sports, but I think the stories and the uniqueness of our stories, I think because sometimes people forget that celebs and professional athletes, they're human. They're people too. And a lot of them have stories very similar to some of the stories that either you've been involved in or someone close to you have been involved in. And so I think that's one of the things that people like hearing is like when I'm telling stories and the dude tried to run down on me with the chopper or being in a situation like, oh man, okay. And, we talking about, the male enhancement pills and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you guys for subscribing, and hopefully we can continue to grow. And with your help and with your guidance, we'll make sure we continue to bring you the best product that we possibly can. Let's jump into the ball game, Ocho. The Raiders blast the Chargers. 63-20.
You call that a ball game?
Okay, a beatdown. The Raiders beat the Chargers 63-21. That was a scoregami, which means the very uniqueness of the score. It's never happened before in NFL history. It's the 1,083rd time that a unique score had happened in NFL history. The Raiders went up 42-0 at the half. 8 different players scored at least a touchdown for the Raiders. Per Amazon broadcast, the Raiders are the first team since 1950 Rams to have 8 different players score a touchdown in a game. The question that I have for you, does Brandon Staley have a job when he opens his eyes tomorrow morning?
I mean, listen, I think it's a 40-minute flight back to LA.
Yeah.
I think it's a 40-minute. I'm not sure he gets on that flight.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he makes it on that flight. I have a question for you, even though you asked me, and my grandma always told me, never ask a question with a question.
Yeah.
But how come Brandon Staley's leash to be able to coach for this long and be that bad was so long? Why was his leash in grace so much longer than others that have coached the Chargers?
Oh, you're going back to my former teammate Anthony Lynn, because he definitely wasn't
understand.
He definitely wasn't given the kind of leeway and the latitude that Brandon Staley has. I think the thing is that in that situation, I think they kind of wanted to wait. They didn't want to make a change so abruptly. They wanted to give him some time. But given the situation with that talent of a roster, and no one can tell me that the Chiefs don't have talent on both sides of the football, something is amiss. When you have that level of quarterback, when you have Keenan Allen, when you have Eckler, when you have the offensive weapons that you have a Bosa, you have a Khalil Mack, you have Asante Samuel Jr., you have some guys. That's a very talented roster. I believe this roster, Derwin James, I believe this team has underachieved. And this, after this pathetic showing, and I don't, you know what, Ocho, when you play the game as long as you and I have, I hate to use the term quit, but I didn't see a whole lot of effort going on tonight. I'm not going to say they quit, but I didn't see the effort.
Okay. Yeah, right. And you know, what's funny to me?
How many times have you been on a team that scored 60 points in a game period? Forget the NFL.
Listen, in a game period, I think that the highest scoring game I've been a part of was we played Cleveland Browns. I think it was maybe the score was 51-45, something like that. But it wasn't that the teams didn't quit. It just so happened that the defenses that day weren't good and the offenses were on fire.
Right.
But today, the output in which we saw from the Chargers offensively, listen, at the end, and what do you call it? Like when in trash time, what's the correct word when you score
garbage
at the end of the game? Garbage
time.
I mean, those touchdowns in garbage goddamn time really means nothing, man.
Nothing.
It wasn't a good showing from either side of the ball. It's unfortunate that Justin Herbert was out, Keenan Allen was out, but those aren't excuses. You know what? Next man up, and you're playing for. If you're not playing for the Chargers, you're playing for the name on the back of your goddamn jersey.
No, you're playing because on the back. Ocho, you do realize that this game tape is going to all 31 other teams. 30 other teams.
Yeah.
So you auditioning. You always have to understand you're auditioning for another team.
You're right.
And so these are the type of games that get coaches fired and gets players cut, because that eye in the sky, people are going to look. Now you tell me this guy's playing hard, because it's easy. It's easy, Ocho, when you're up to play hard. It's easy when it's a nip-tuck ball game to play hard. But let me ask you this. When there's no possibility, when there's no chance of you winning, are you still busting your ass? Are you still giving me that effort? Because I need it, because like to see the eye in the sky don't lie. It doesn't know if you're black or white. It doesn't know how much money you make. All it does is take what's recording what it sees.
Right.
And I don't see the effort. See, I didn't see the effort when it was a 35-34 ball game a couple of weeks ago. I didn't see the effort when we were up by 14 and we were getting after it on both sides of the ball. I didn't see that effort. And that's the one thing, because see, I can't control the score. The one thing each individual can control is his effort. That's on you.
You right. Listen, goddamn Aiden O'Connell, man, 20 for 34, 248, 4 TD. Devontae Adams finally back on track. To me, still, despite the season not being accustomed to what we're used to seeing from what I consider the best receiver in the game, 8 for 101 in the TD. Dog, what happened last week when the Raiders played? The Vikings.
They scored 0 points.
Yeah, where was this offense? It's so the NFL is so funny to me, and the fact that I played in it and don't understand how you can go from 1 week having a donut to come in the following week and putting up 60-some points.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
No, I think that's one of the things what makes people love the NFL so much, because you don't know what you're going to get from week to week.
Week in and waggle, yeah.
Because because realistically, my team has a chance to win. And because it's one game, Ocho. You see, in a series, the likelihood of somebody beating somebody 4 times, or I'm kicking a game-winning field goal 2 out of the 4 times that we win the series, or I'm getting a game-winning touchdown, or a walk-off, a punt return, or a field goal. But in a situation where it's one game and anything can happen.
Right.
You know, in a situation, the team that's supposed to win, the further and further you get into the game, and they haven't separated from the team that's supposed to lose or the underdog, now all of a sudden you start to lose a little confidence and start to tighten up. They start to gain a little confidence and start to open up. And before you get to the fourth quarter, and all of a sudden you looking like, oh, damn.
Yeah, they right on you.
Yeah, exactly. And so now all of a sudden, I remember in college, we playing this team called Fayetteville. We playing Fayetteville State. And my coach said going into the game, he said, guys, these guys don't have a lot to play for it. He said, but now we mess around and let this game stay close. They're going to mess around and start turning cartwheels in the fourth quarter. Ocho, I'll be damn. They go up, they score a touchdown. They go up, I think they went up like 17-14. I'll be damn, the dude didn't get a touchdown to turn a cartwheel, turn a backward flip on him. Coach Davis, the defense come to the sideline. He said, I told you. And so, I just don't know. I mean, you in Vegas, Ocho. You know what? You said it's a 40-minute flight. He might as well just go ahead and stay there, hang out, get him a cup. I mean, all those casinos get his gamble on and just
mean, how many? Wait. Matter of fact, how many weeks we got left for the season?
4.
Okay, we got 4 weeks left. I'm assuming maybe I'm not sure who the Chargers owner is. You think they'll just let him ride out the rest of the season?
I think Dean Spanos.
It don't make no sense in finding nobody with 4 weeks left. You might as well, let him get out to the school year.
Yeah, let him
go. What's the point of suspending the kid and you only got 4 days of school left? It don't make no sense.
Well, let him go ahead and get a head start on the summer jobs. Let it go ahead, because you can't talk to teams if you're employed. So let him go ahead and get a head start on coaching vacancies. But what's the sense in keeping him when you know the team isn't playing or playing hard enough for him?
Yeah, they're not responding. They're not responding as they should. Okay, I see what you mean.
Ocho, what was your biggest blowout loss in your career? High school, college, pro?
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's a good one. That's a matter of fact. Let me take my glasses off on that, because that'll get my brain working right. Brain working right. It's like when you got to turn the radio down when you back into a spot.
You got to think. You thinking about something. You turn the radio down like damn.
Biggest blowout loss. God damn, I know it probably had to be during my Bengal days, but I just can't remember. And it had to be earlier on in my career. If anybody in the chat, they got some stats and could go back to a blowout that I know I've had. I just can't recall right now.
I mean, it might not have been a 50-0 or a 50-10 game, but I'm saying somebody beat you.
It might be something like that now.
Yeah,
those you got to think those early 2000 Bengals. We was hey boy, it was rough, boy.
Yeah. 2000, 2010s, 1990s, 1980s, 1970s.
Come on. Don't do that.
My bad.
Come on, Pastor. That's unnecessary, Pastor. Don't do that. Wait, what about you?
My biggest win, my junior year, we beat Morehouse 70-13.
70-13.
Yeah, that was the first time my mom had seen me play in college. So I went to Coach Davis, rest his soul. My offensive coordinator name was Daryl McNeil, but we called him Brick. He's passed us also. And I told Coach Davis, Coach Davis, this is the first time my mom seen me play. I said, Coach, I don't need no bull jive. He said, hold on, talk to Brick. I said, nah. I said, Brick didn't come down to recruit me and said, if I had anything going on, I could talk to you. So my mom is coming. I need to show out.
Yeah.
5 catches, $125 and 3 tubs.
Come on now.
I think my biggest loss probably was 1992. I think we lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. I think we lost 37-0, and I think we might have had 40 yards of total offense.
40. Oh, wait. I can tell you the defense right now. Reggie White.
Reggie. Rest your soul.
Troy Vincent.
No, I don't think Troy would. Troy went to Miami first before he went to Philly. He got drafted by Miami.
What?
Yeah.
Well, all I remember is Troy Vincent and who was on the other side, the tall corner on the other side of Troy. Bobby Taylor.
Yeah. Back then they had Eric Allen, EA. See, EA had the most returns for a touchdown before Deron Bland. He had 4 in 93. Okay. It was Clyde Simmons. It was Reggie White. They had Byron Evans. They had Seth Joyner. They had Muddy Waters. That was the year that they dedicated to Jerome Brown. Boogie, rest his soul, he had gotten killed in a car accident earlier that year. So they dedicated that season to him. Randall Cunningham. They had Fred Barnett.
Urban Fryer? No.
I think Rev was there. Was he there then?
I can't remember the receiver.
He might have been because he might have been he might have been in Miami.
Okay.
Because he got drafted by the Patriots #1 overall in '84.
Right.
He played. He went to the Patriots. Hold on. I traded. Look at the helmet. Hold on. The helmet over there. As a matter of fact, I traded helmets with him at the Pro Bowl. So he might have been there. He might have been. Because I traded helmets with him 1 year. He might have been, but I know he ended up playing with the. Can you see that?
Hey, listen, hey, man, that make me feel bad, man, because I don't have no memorabilia, man.
Oh,
I don't have no memorabilia. I got 3 jerseys. I got a Bengal jersey framed up. I got a Patriot jersey framed up, and I got a Dolphin jersey framed up. And Lou, I don't got nothing. Like when I tell you nothing, like I have nothing to show my kids. I ain't got. It's like once I stop playing the game, I just erase like football just out my past, man.
No, that was the thing. I saw my brother, and I didn't know this was a tradition because he went to his first Pro Bowl because he led the league in receiving, and yards. And I think he went to the Pro Bowl, and then he came back. I think he had Pat Swillings. He got like 2 helmets, and I didn't know that was a tradition. So he said, "Yeah, if you go to the Pro Bowl, what you do, you exchange. You exchange helmets." And so I was like, man, that's gonna be cool. I can't wait to make the Pro Bowl.
Right.
What you try to do, I mean, obviously me and Ben Coates, I traded with Ken Dilger, I traded with Wesley Walls, normally the tight ends. So I got a Carolina, I got a Patriots, I got a Colts helmet. I traded with J.O. Jonathan Ogden, so I got the original Raven. I traded with Derek Thomas. DT. I traded with Hardy Nicholson. The old creamsicle, the old Tampa Bay helmet.
Yeah.
I traded with who else? Chad Brown, Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I got somebody else's helmet too. I forget. I got a bunch. I made it 8 times, Ocho, but a couple of times I didn't go because what I would look, and I hate saying this, and people are like, man, but if I found out somebody behind me and they had never gone.
Oh, you let them.
I pull out.
Hey, boy, you're a real one, boy. You see, that's the type of shit people don't know about, man. See, that's why I fucking love you. That's some good shit right there, man. That's but you know what's the funny thing is the players today don't understand the privilege it was to make the Pro Bowl back.
Oh yeah, it was all
because this going to Orlando that they do now.
Yeah,
that ain't nothing.
Oh no,
that ain't nothing.
No, man, you had to go. You had to go across Hawaii. You had to go across that wall.
To make the Pro Bowl during our day, during our time, was the real deal.
Yeah,
the real deal. And it was like it was an honor to make it. To be able
it absolutely was.
Take your family, take your family and experience that Iolani Hotel.
Yeah,
to experience the island.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing, man.
Yeah,
amazing.
I went Ocho when I first started going. They changed it to the Iolani in '93. My first time that I went, it was at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. The Hilton Hawaiian was open, so you just pull up and
everybody right there in your face.
Everybody right there in your face. And so I remember, rest his soul, Frank Wachek went. I made it in '98, and my position coach in Denver was his position coach in Tennessee. And he hit me up. He said, well, he always called me sweetheart to this day. Les Steckel. He would always call me sweetheart. He'd say, sweetheart. I said, what's up, Steckel? He said, I need a favor from you. I said, tell me what you need. He said, he told me Frank Wachek was the first alternate. And it would really mean, okay. I mean, I've had done it for other players also. I don't want to call no name, but if guys would reach out and it's like, hey, bro, you going to the bowl? I mean, Ocho, back then The winners got 10,000. The losers got 5,000. So what the hell 10,000 gonna do for me? I had them blown 10,000 flying my coach, his wife, all three of my position coach, BP Broncos, my position coach, Wade Harmon was my position coach, Les Steckel was my position coach. So by the time I fly them out and their wife first class, put them up for the entire week, I'm coming out of my pocket.
Right.
Because the hotels back then was like $250 a night.
Yeah.
So $250 a night times 3 plus first class accommodation.
Right.
So so it wasn't like I was, and it wasn't like I was in love with going over, because normally I was going to the Super Bowl, so the Super Bowl might be in New Orleans. Now I got to fly from New Orleans to San Francisco, or New Orleans to San Diego.
Hours.
Yeah, and then got to get on a plane, or I'm leaving Detroit or something. Yeah, so it's like it really. And after the time, for me, once my brother, my thing was to try to make it with my brother. That was my big thing, Ocho. So once I made it with him, it was and I don't want people to think it wasn't an honor, because it was an honor. But for someone else to get that opportunity, because I expected to go back the following year.
Right.
So it wasn't no guarantee if I didn't let him go, he was going to be able to go, because I knew I was going to go back. So that was one of the things that I prided myself on. The guys like, hey, bro, sure, no problem. Ocho, your biggest loss was against the Jets, 37-0, week 17, 2009.
God damn. We lost that bad?
Just like me, 37-0.
Wait, we didn't get a field goal?
0. As a matter of fact, they say y'all didn't even cross half field. Midfield.
Hey, matter of fact, hold on. You said 2009?
Yep.
That motherfucking Revis. That's that motherfucking year. And the Jets defense, man, the Jets defense was crazy that year, man. Yeah. You hear me? And matter of fact, I think T.O. might have been with us that year too. But that goddamn defense, man, that year, boy, they was hell. You hear me? And they beat. And matter of fact, not only did we lose 37-0, I think they beat us the following week after that too. If I'm not mistaken.
They beat y'all in the playoffs? They did.
Man.
Damn, y'all got.
That's bad.
That's something. Now, that's like when you act a fool. You act a fool somewhere. Yeah. Your mama tear your ass up. Your grandma tear your ass up, and then when you get home, she tear your ass up again.
Get your ass up again.
Y'all got 2 ass cuts for the price of 1.
Hey, oh, that's crazy.
But you know what? Back in the day, Ocho, my grandma would beat us, and she would remember stuff from like a month ago or 2 weeks ago. I was supposed to tear your ass up then. I'm like, whoa,
for this, yeah.
So what they got? Come on, Granny.
Hey, my grandma had a saying. Listen, I might not get you now, but I'm gonna beat your ass for the old land anew. So she'll double up on the ass with me, because she'll let something slide. I'm gonna let something slide. But then if I act up again, well, I'm gonna beat you for the old land anew, which you just did today.
Yeah.
And
then what did they do, Ocho?
I miss them days, man.
I don't miss them, because guess what? As soon as people start coming over, your uncles, your aunts start coming over. Yeah, I had to tear that boy ass up this week. Why you gotta tell that? Ain't nobody ask you that.
Don't let people come over and you was young now. And and for me, I was in dance back in the day. I used to do I'm not trying to be funny. I was in theater. I was in dance. I was in arts. I have an appreciation for that. Come on out here and dance for them and show them your routine now. Hey, come on out here, boy.
If you got a talent, black people gonna make you show.
You got to show it off for the family.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Them some good days, man.
Yeah, but I was like, Granny, you ain't got to tell. Ain't nobody ask you that, Granny. You ain't have to tell you whipped me earlier this week. Ain't nobody even ask you that. They say, how you doing, Mary? And the first thing that's out your mouth, you like, yeah, I had to tear that boy ass up.
Yeah, tell all your business.
You got to tell it all.
Tell all your business.
Granny. Ocho, check this out. Travis Kelce calls out critic. I think our defense is playing their asses off all year, man. We're not rolling like we have been in the past, and I know there's a lot of media pointing fingers at some of the skill players that we have. I say F that, man. Man, excuse my language. It's a group effort, and when you turn on the film, what's real is we got guys that can play this game. We got guys that can have success, that we can have success with and win championships with. I know that. Excuse me. I've been on championship caliber teams. When you watch the film, penalties in critical moments, turnovers in critical moments, and it's everybody. In the years past, we found ways to win these games, and I think we're finding ways to get better every single week. Hey, Trav, Trav is my guy. That's my nephew. That's my guy. But Trav, everything that you said in here is what the media is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's penalties, it's drops, it's fumbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's the same guys because guess what? It's the same players. It's MBS, it's Sky Moore, it's Rice, it's Kadarius Toney. Yes. Yeah. And I'm telling you, got guys, and you getting, you say we're finding ways to get better. How? You got 33 drops. You got 33 drops.
34.
Okay, but you got 34 drops.
Yeah.
So I'm just where is the improvement?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that you guys can't, but I haven't seen it. I see better than I hear. So I don't know. And I get it. I get it. I'm all for yay. Ride, take up for your teammates.
You got to.
Because I believe Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes did what they did at the officials and say all that stuff because they didn't want to say something to Kadarius Toney. That wasn't because Ocho, sometimes you could be mad, you get mad at somebody and it's really not about them. Somebody else really made you upset, but you pointing your anger at them.
Right.
And it's misguided. So they said what they said and they come back and retract what they said because, come on, bro, you saw that man lined up a damn foot off the ball.
Yeah.
You couldn't, from the sideline, you couldn't even see the ball.
Yeah. And
but,
we talked about it. There's no need to beat a dead horse, but I mean, it's unfortunate. I understand where Travis Kelce is coming from, especially for somebody like him who is one of the leaders of the team to be able to come out and say, all right, God damn it, enough is enough. As a team, we've made mistakes. Some of those mistakes are costing us. Addressing those mistakes, we're doing what we can to fix those mistakes because now it come nut cutting time. You got 4 weeks left in the season.
Yeah.
You're going to make the postseason. You don't know who you're going to face, but those names that you just called, the Sky Moores,
the Rasheed Rice, MBS,
and goddamn Kadarius Toney, they're going to have to show up and do one thing, one word. When it comes to the NFL, and this is what takes teams from great or makes players great or make them average. Being consistent. We need the play come in the postseason to be consistent. No more mistakes, but they can't even think about that. This is the one thing those receivers are going to have to do. You have to forget everything that's happened. Forget about all the drops. You got to play free because you're not going to be yourself unless you're playing free without thinking. The minute you be worried about, the media said this or the media said that, and you're not playing yourself, it ain't going to work. You're going to fuck up. You're going to fuck up. And the worst thing about not having confidence, oh my God, that is the worst thing to have.
It's everything.
Oh man.
Yeah, the confidence is everything. You can't play. You can't play at a certain. You can't play. Period. Without some confidence. But the more confidence you have, the better you are. You look at the players that believe that are the best. They believe they're the best. They walk on the field saying, "I'm the baddest mofo out here," and they sincerely, wholeheartedly believe it.
Believe that, and it affects your play because matter of fact, if you're so confident. You feel like you can walk on water. Can you really walk on water? No, but you come goddamn close,
right? Because
you believe it.
And that was the greatest thing. When we'd have guys playing other than John, and we come off the side, and we're not, or we be in practice, and we coming off the field, and they threw the ball somewhere else, and Mike would tell him, "Do you know who the F that is? Do 84? He's going to the Hall of Fame. Throw him the effing ball." Or you on the sideline and your teammates, 80, y'all can't stop 84. They say, "Hey, Ocho, cook him, Ocho, get him." I'm like, "Oh yeah, hey, you heard what they said. I got to get you.
Yeah,
you got to wear this hell." So
work.
Kyle Shanahan was asked about Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey MVP campaign. The only reason I wouldn't overly commit on either one of them because I don't want to cancel each other out. But if any non-quarterback is going to get an MVP, I don't know how it's not Christian McCaffrey. He's amazing in what he's done all year. If a quarterback, then I have to talk about Chris. I have to talk about If it's going to be a quarterback, then I don't have to talk about Christian. I can talk about our quarterback. And if his numbers is all you see, I think that solves it. But if you watch the film, then it makes it an even stronger, which to me is the most important thing. Purdy is third in passing yards, 3,350, 35-53, second in passing touchdowns, 25, while ranking 22nd in pass attempts. So he's putting up these numbers, not throwing nearly as many passes. So in other words, he's more efficient with the passes that he does throw with a higher touchdown percentage than the other quarterbacks. And he's number one in QBR. Dak Prescott, who I believe is his chief competitor, ranks fourth. What is he? 48 yards behind him. He's first in passing touchdowns with 28. He ranks sixth in pass attempts, and he's second in QBR. So it's going to come down. It's going to be, like I said, you remember we was talking about it, Ocho?
Yeah.
It's horse race. And down the stretch they come.
Down the stretch,
C-Mac is first in rush yards, 1,177. He's first in rush yards per game, 90.5. He's second in rush touchdowns, 12.
With 12, yeah.
And that's the thing. Go ahead.
I love what the 49ers are doing. But that juggernaut of an offense, man. That juggernaut of an offense, it's like almost unfair. And I've made the comparison before when you and I talked about it, and I compare it to that Warriors team when they had fucking Steph, Kevin Durant,
KD.
goddamn KD. I mean, like, god damn, you can't go no wrong. And then when you look at it, well, you know what? You should be putting up those numbers. When you look at supporting cast you have to work with, you got damn Brandon Ayuk, you got Deebo Samuels, you got the GOAT, maybe one of the greatest left tackles of all time, and Trent Williams. Then you got the quarterback. Obviously, we know what you got in the backfield with goddamn McCaffrey. He's been doing it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn,
you got Kittle.
You got, oh my goodness, I forgot Kittle. I'm sorry, Kittle. I'm sorry, baby. I know you're gonna see this. I love you to death. But you got Kittle. I mean, what you expect? You got a superstar team. You have a superstar team. When I think about the MVP, I'm being a little biased. I like what Tyreek Hill has done. I don't have his numbers in front of me, but I just have a better.
I think he has 1,542 yards.
Yeah,
12 touchdowns. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I don't have the numbers in front of me either.
Right.
But I remember seeing it a couple of days ago, and I think if my memory serves me correct, I think it's 1,542.
So I'm just thinking about what he means to that offense.
Yeah.
With the Dolphins. I'm just thinking about it. He hurts his ankle. He goes out for 2 quarters, and the offense stalls completely. They're struggling to move the ball and be as efficient as they should be. And it goes to show the importance that he is, how valuable he is. And he's not even a quarterback. He's not even a quarterback. And you were able to see that visibly, pure as day. And I think that's why they lost. Those 2 quarters hurt them, because to me, with Tyreek being on the field, I think that's 14 to 21 goddamn points.
But you know what, Ocho? What he did by not playing, but maybe a couple of plays that game on Monday night, he took all the Tua votes away that Tua could possibly get for MVP. He took them away.
Right. Okay. I see.
Because all the voters are gonna say, "No, it ain't you. It's Tua. It's Reek.
Right.
It's Reek." Because he looked lost. He looked very. Without Tyreek on the field, he looked very marginal. He still had Mostert. He still had Waddle. He still had Wilson. He still had the weapons. The only Devon A-Chain. He still had all the guys on the field that he would normally have, except 10. And he looked marginal. And then you see they start getting going again once he got back on the field. So all the voters that could potentially possibly be voting for Tua, say, nah, it's not you, bro. I'm sorry. It's Tyreek.
Yeah, but I think I like Tua. Tua is good. He's very efficient, very accurate. Very, 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 very accurate. And when it comes in within the offense, within the timing of the offense, he is very, very good at being very accurate and throwing the ball on time. Yes. I like him. But I don't know. I just had to make my case for Tyreek, because obviously they would never give him MVP to a receiver. It's a quarterback.
I'm saying the closest receiver came was Jerry in 87. When he played 12 games, the strike shortened season. He played 12 games. He had 22 receiving touchdowns. And if I'm not mistaken, he lost by 1 vote or 2 votes to John Elway. But I think in 82, a kicker won the MVP. Cox from the Washington Red. Oh, excuse me. I want to say that. They were they were the name, but now they're the Commanders. But if I'm not mistaken, I think the strike shortened season, didn't Steve Cox win the award? Mark Mosley, straight on kicker. Mark Mosley. But it was in 82, right? 82 was another strike shortened season.
Right.
Now, there have been 2 defensive players to win the award. Alan Page was the first to win it. LT was the last to win it. Minnesota, the Purple People Eaters, Alan Page, Minnesota Vikings, LT, that great defense in 86.
Yeah. They completely dominated games consistently throughout the entirety of a season. So I understand it. But when I look at what Tyreek has been able to do, he has completely dominated games throughout the consistency of a season. And he said, listen, he set a goal. I want to have 2,000 yards by the end of the season. He set a goal, and he right there on it. He's right there on it. You know how hard it is to say, you know what, I'm gonna go do this, and then go and execute it and do that, and they know it's coming, and you still can't stop it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pick up the pace because that 61 yards really hurt him. Remember, I told you, Ocho, he needs to have one of these games where he goes 200 and maybe have another 150 behind it, because as he gets closer, the team's like, I don't want you breaking the record on us.
Right.
Because remember, in The Last Dance, there was a lot of things leading up to it, but what did they mainly show? The shot on Utah. Look, Utah wasn't the only one that they played.
With Russell Gardner,
he pushed him, and he held a pose. So teams like, nah, we're not going to be in your documentary. The whole documentary, all you do is talk about you cooked us.
You know what's funny? The funny thing about it, even if you do come in with a game plan, you know what? We're going to stop Tyreek. They're going to find a mismatch anyway because they do so many different things with him. Schematically, you ain't no way to stop him. They put him in motion. They put him in the slot. They put him in the backfield. Man, they do all kind of things with him where he's consistently find ways to get the man the ball no matter what.
But in that situation, I think it's going to be different, Ocho, because if it's close, let me tell you why. You remember when Jerry Rice Day? His last game in '99 when he was with the 49ers.
Seahawks or 49ers?
No, he was with the 49ers. And they played the Bears, and they had a Jerry Rice Appreciation Day. That was the day that T.O. broke the record. Because they said, we're not going to let Jerry Rice celebrate.
Oh, no.
And the next thing you know, T.O. got 20 for like 200 or something.
Crazy, yeah.
So that's what they're like. Jalen Waddle might have 300 yards. So, you might have 2 other receivers, but they're gonna do everything they possibly can to make sure Tyreek doesn't get that record. Hold up. I remember also Jamal Lewis. I think Jamal Lewis needed like 100 yards against the Steelers to break ED's record. The Steelers said, Coach, and I remember talking to Coach Kyle. Coach Kyle said he was not going to get that. Like somebody else might have got 200 yards rushing, but he wasn't.
Right. That's crazy.
Three more Cowboy players have the flu. Michael Parsons is fully recovered from the flu. Remember, he was suffering last week, but is making his rounds through the locker room. Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Cooks, and Jalen Tolbert are all battling it now, and I think they missed practice today. Have you ever had anything like that come through your locker room?
No, not that I can remember. And if it did happen, I don't remember because it's been so long. Like I'm 12, 13 years removed from the game, so I really don't remember anything like that. But I like this. I like the fact that the flu has coming through the locker room. You know why? Know who else's locker room the flu came through?
Who?
The Bulls.
Man, go ahead.
The Bulls. So I need the Cowboys to remember to watch. Go to YouTube and watch Michael Jordan flu game, and that's how I need y'all to play.
But you see what you just did? Now, you always get on me. Why every time you got to compare somebody, you got to compare them to the highest of the mofo highs?
Because that's what the Cowboys playing right now. They playing the highest of the high.
Let me ask you a question. So which one Michael Jordan? Which one Michael Jordan?
Oh, on the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Dak Dakota Prescott. Dak Dakota Prescott is Jordan. You want to know who Pippen is?
So he did Michael Jordan.
You want me to tell you who Pippen is?
Who?
Huh? CD motherfucking Mary Had a Little Lamb. Yeah. Let's go. This is their year, boy. This is their year.
Kareem Jackson, was suspended again. He met with Commissioner Goodell, and Commissioner Goodell told him in their meeting that he was responsible for protecting the offensive players. He says, I was told that I'm responsible for the offensive guys' protection. I'm not really sure how I protect myself, make a play, and protect the offensive player as well. But that's what I was told. I'm not really sure what I do moving forward as far as playing the game. So hopefully I'll figure it out. Commissioner, I love Commish. Commish, you know, and I talk to you every chance I see you at an event. You and I have a conversation. I give you a hug. But that's not the defensive player's job to protect him, because whose job is it to protect the defensive player? You don't ask offensive players to protect the defensive players, because they cut defensive players all the time.
Yeah. Listen, I've said it before, and I told you again. Listen, Goodell, Goodell and I are on a first name basis. We converse once a month, which is kind of weird, being the fact that I am of no value to the NFL no more, but we still have a relationship, and we've stayed in contact all these years later. But the NFL has handicapped defensive players so bad to the point where one of them are going to end up hurting themselves, because you can't play football the way we've always played. There's no way to learn and adapt in new ways to tackle. It's impossible at this stage. It's just nothing you can do,
because it defies physics.
Nothing else. Everybody gotten bigger, faster, and stronger.
But the dimensions of the field hasn't changed.
The dimensions of the field are still the same. There is nothing you can do. Nothing. You have running back getting fined for lowering their head. You got DBs getting fined for lowering their head. How else are you supposed to play the game of football? Kareem Jackson, I love you to death. I don't even know what to tell you. Normally, when there's a problem, I always have a goddamn solution. I don't even have no solution for you, and I'm an offensive player. But the only thing I can tell you is to play a game, but brother, please protect yourself, because if you change the way you play the game, if you change the way you tackle, you're going to end up hurting yourself, man. You're going to end up hurting yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I think the thing is, Ocho, is that physics will always be a part of sports, because anything that goes up, it must come down.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, Ocho, we're taught that anytime we see danger, it's just like if somebody put their hand in front of your face, you blink. That's just instinct. So if I catch a ball and I see a guy coming, I'm going to do this, Ocho, because I'm trying to protect myself.
Yeah.
So he might have had a target point of here. But when I see him and I try to protect myself, guess what?
You coming down to him.
I brought myself into his danger zone. Yeah. And what's he supposed to do? Oh man, he's supposed to come full speed, see me. Only in cartoons can somebody stop running full speed. But this is real. This is reality. And you're asking the human body to do something that it wasn't intended to do. And like you said,
it's not possible.
It's impossible.
It's not possible, especially not at game speed and game tempo. It's impossible to do. Yeah. And at some point, what's going to happen? We're going to end up having to play flag football. That's what it's going to come down to. We're going to have players that they're going to come to an agreement and say, you know what, listen, it's a game. We going full speed. I'm going to just tap you on the hip. Because that's what the game is coming to. That's what it's coming to now at this point.
Ocho, but you remember I told you, I said, Ocho, they're going to ban that drop tackle. They're going to ban that drop tackle.
Oh, the pull down?
When you drop your weight down. I said, Ocho, I told you, I said, Ocho, they're going to get that up out of there. Because too many guys are getting hurt. Because they could say, well, because see, here's the thing, Ocho. If it was like a situation where guys are like turf and grass, but we've seen guys tear their ACLs on grass. We've seen them tear their ACL on turf. We've seen them tear Achilles and things of that nature. But that one thing for certain, nothing causes more injuries on a tackle than that drop tackle.
Yeah. But you know what? And another thing about it, though, this is what can also save those that are being tackled for the offensive players. When they do the drop tackle, most of the times, if you look at the injuries that have happened, the person is always fighting it. The person is always still trying to go. If you let your body go limp, pause. Let your body go limp and just roll with it, or just go with
limp.
My bad. Yeah.
I mean, they might have some. They might have some of one of more tablets in the system that you used to take, so it ain't gonna be able to go limp.
I said pause now. I said pause.
But you can't shut it down just like that, Ocho.
Yeah, my bad. But I was really good at it. When I felt contact and it was going against the way I was going, I just went with it. I just let the body go, and you just flow with it, and it prevents yourself from getting hurt.
But Ocho, I mean, you might see, I think, like when I got into the league and for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years, I might see somebody get tackled like that once every 7, 8 games. Now you might see that tackle 2, 3, 4 times a game.
Times in a game, yeah.
Per game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I made a play. Albert Lewis tackled me like that in '93. We were the Arrowhead. I know you don't know, the Arrowhead used to be turf before they changed it. And so I caught I think I caught like a little Seattle route, which was a quick slant. And I jump up and catch the ball, and he's around my waist, and he slide down and right on my ankle, Ocho. Right on it. Right. Ooh, boy, you talk about some pain.
Yeah.
But now the thing is, we didn't get no high ankle sprains. It was just an ankle sprain. And now I'm just getting ready to come into myself. I'm all of a sudden, I'm the guy that they counting on. Ocho, I ain't practiced. I just shot the ankle up every week. Shot it up.
Yeah.
I had shot it up so much that I couldn't tape, because I used to tape to my skin. And I made the mistake of taping to my skin. Ooh. I hadn't took so many shots. The skin, I peeled all the skin off my ankle, so now it's just open.
Man. Listen, it's a funny story, and I've told this story all the time, and people always ask, man, how did you manage, to have a career and have no injuries? And the funny thing about it is I had home remedies that I use, and nobody believed me. Nobody ever believed me. No, you never had no ankle sprain? Yeah, I sprained my ankle before, but what I used to do for me is I used to get urine. Y'all stay with me now. I used to get urine and warm it up.
Where that urine from? Where it from? Huh? Who? Whoa! Time out. I need a time out. I need a quick explanation. Who urine? Yours?
I used to get, I get mine, and if it wasn't enough, if it wasn't enough of mine, I would have to get my teammates' urine. But listen to me.
I hear you. I'm listening.
It worked wonders though. And get enough urine to where if it's enough in a bucket that I can warm up. I put my ankle that's swollen, or the one that's sprained, warm it up really hot, sit my foot in the urine, and the heat and the toxins from the urine would absorb all the swelling out. And I swear, if I sprain my ankle, even if it's if I sprain my ankle on the Wednesday and we play Sunday, by the time I got to Friday, I was able to do that fast walk-through practice on Friday and play the game fully healthy Sunday.
No, I'm gonna have to miss that game. If I got to stick my foot in a bucket of urine, I'm gonna miss that game.
There's a reason. Listen, you can't make the club in the tub.
Yeah,
you can't make the club in the tub, and that's one of the reasons why I played a full career with no injuries, because I always had little remedies that'll get me through.
You can't make the club in the tub, and if it's pee, it ain't me. I just got to, you on your own, Ocho. No. Oh no, all that stuff. Yeah, they do it. Oh no, there ain't no big peeing going on. Ain't no peeing. Oh no, ain't no peeing going on nowhere. I can't do that, Ocho. Now look here. I done had some. We got that the squirrels.
Hey, what you say? If it's pee is what?
If it's pee, it ain't me. I gotta let you have that one, Ocho. You gonna keep that remedy. Oh, you shouldn't even told nobody that. Now, I've done the red clay, I've done the DMSO, I've done a lot of hometown remedies.
Boy, that DMSO will have your mouth smelling like goddamn shit.
I don't
play with that DMSO, boy. Oh no.
I bet you don't know how much DMSO I've used. I had an old teammate named Jumpy Together. I don't know if you probably know Jumpy, but Jumpy, man, I don't know what this joker sprained his ankle, and that joker ankle about the size of a grapefruit. He had this stuff in a bottle. He say he got it from home because he gullah. I'm talking about he geechee. I'm talking about geechee. I'm talking about like he probably only like 1-2 generations that got off the boat in Charleston. Yeah, he that kind of geechee. He that kind of gullah. Right. But Ocho, me and Burns, we watch him. He rubbed the stuff on his ankle and then turn it up and drink it.
Boy, what he had in there?
I don't know what it was, but he was able to play on Sunday. He was now I know I'm country. I'm corn cob in an outhouse country.
Right.
But he way more country than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He more country than you.
Yes. And that's saying something.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Jumping, man. But he was, hey, man, crazy. He was a great dude. I love playing with Jumping. Ocho, check this out. You and I both are part of a petition, the Las Vegas, because the Super Bowl is going to be held in Vegas. And we're part of a petition to get the NFL to relax some of the celebration rules. Now, we understand not the sexual, the gyration and doing all that stuff.
That ain't celebrating.
None of the throat slash and the six shooters and all that stuff. Nothing that mimics violence. But let the guys become more creative. It is Vegas. And Vegas is a town with a show, and the Sinatra and the Sammy Davises and
the rap
all
pack.
all the greats have performed. We got Usher, we got Adele, as a matter of fact, Wu-Tang is about to have a residency out there. So some of the greats,
that's gonna be
like Clarkston, I think Carrie Underwood. A lot of people have had residencies out there. I think they should go sign the petition. You can find the petition at change.org/celebration. Go sign this. The NFL players need your support. Support the NFL players for having fun, pushing boundaries, and embodying the spirit of celebration. Let them, just for this one time. It's, like I said, we ain't gonna do no sexual or no sexual gyration and things like that. We're not gonna do anything that mimics violence because we do have kids watching. But hey, guys, come out with your creativity. NFL, let them say, hey.
Everybody in the chat, sign the petition.
That's what we need. That's what we need. Need you to sign
the petition. As a matter of fact, in the players, I'm gonna have a goddamn orientation for creativity and authenticity, so we can come up with some new stuff that hasn't been repeated, and we're gonna get this thing going.
Right now the Dolphins are in the lead. The Dolphins the Dolphins did the roller coaster.
You saw remember the Titans?
They did remember the Titans, and they did stomp the yard. You remember they did stomp the yard when the guy went in there and they threw him and he hit up on his elbow?
Yeah.
Right now the Dolphins in the lead. The Dolphins in the lead. Now I'm just saying.
That was a good one. Matter of fact, you know what? I forgot to mention, you just talked about having fun and showmanship and just I went to see tonight. I went to watch Shannon Crowder.
Yeah.
Right? Shannon Crowder did his first stand-up comedy tonight at the Miami Improv.
Yeah.
So I went to the Miami Improv to see how he would be. Shannon Crowder, but he's already funny just in general. So getting on stage in front of a crowd now, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother ball game. Man, this man had me up there. I was in tears, just tears laughing. His first stand-up, and it was just funny to see someone be able to transition from being a football player trying to knock people's heads off to actually being able to sit up there in front of a crowd and engage with delivery about life stories and experiences. But I don't know why I just thought about that. But
you got your boy now. Your boy now. Your boy been writing some material down now. Your boy been writing.
Wait, are you good in front of crowds though? I know you can speak in front of crowd, but jokes is a different ball game. Different ball game. I know. Man, listen, I'm a jokester too, but in front of that crowd, boy.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, I got
different.
Yeah.
Because if they don't bite, you got to get them to bite. If they bite right away and you reel them in, you good.
I got
it. But if that first joke don't hit like it should,
it's gonna hit. Because the thing is, Ocho, I got 3 off the rip guaranteed. Guaranteed to laugh.
Yeah.
And
once you reel them in, it's a wrap from there.
So you can find the petition at change.org/celebration. That's change.org/celebration. We need your help. We want these players to celebrate. We want to have a good old time at the Super Bowl in Vegas. That thing gonna be lit.
I'm paying all fines.
Hey, Ocho, you know what we doing? We working on having a live show. That's the thing.
Whoa. Why you ain't tell me?
Thursday, we working on having a live show, having guests and everything.
In Vegas?
In Vegas, yeah.
Oh, man, nigga, I'm finna put my good shit on. Hey, make sure. Matter of fact, listen, we got to have another giveaway. Admit it, life will be born without me. We got to have another giveaway.
What you want to give away?
Listen,
how many followers we need to have by Super Bowl? 1 million?
I'm not sure. That's gonna be hard.
750.
750. All right, listen. How about if we doing a live show in Vegas? How about we fly two people from the chat or some kind of way and have them come out to the show? I'm not saying go to the goddamn game because I ain't paying for them high ass goddamn
Oh, hell
football
no.
ticket. Now,
As a
just, I
matter of
mean,
fact,
just
I ain't
have it.
going to the game, but damn self.
But I think it would be dope, to be able to treat somebody to come out to Vegas, to come to the live show
Well,
or
Ocho,
whatnot.
you know what? You do a great job of giving away our money. I think we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk to because we do got some bosses now. We got to
Right,
see what
right, right,
because hotel rooms. We got to get
right.
hotel rooms. We got to get flights.
Wait,
Uh,
they can stay with us.
who man?
Whoever win. Like I pick one winner, they can stay with me, and the other winner can
then
stay
they
with
can't stay
you.
with me. Mm-mm. I'm done sleeping. Hey, what I'm saying.
Hey, you got to treat the fans right though. What you mean?
Huh? Yeah,
You got
like I said, what we're gonna do, Ocho? We're gonna talk. We're gonna
let them
talk with,
no, let
over
them
the next.
stay with you. Let them have
No,
the
they
full
cannot stay
experience of.
with me. No,
We-
they ain't gonna have no
If
full experience.
they have to have the full experience of what it's like to live like us.
Because guess what, Ocho? Guess what? So what happens if somebody pass gas in my room? 80th floor, out the window they go. So no, no, that ain't happening. No, you're not gonna be using the bathroom in that room. No, I'm I'm the only one. I'm the only one going number 2 in the bathroom in my hotel room. That's it.
Hey, you gonna throw them off the 80th floor?
Hey, check this out, Ocho. Hey, look, when we on the road, and they have to come to my room to set up.
Hey, yeah.
Ocho, when they come to my room and they got to set up, they go to their own room to go to the bathroom. I'm the only one. My bathroom is off limits. They say only Shannon Sharpe can go here.
Hey, man. Boy, you shot out, man.
Oh
Man, you gonna
no.
throw the people off? I thought it'd be a good look. Because it's one
It
thing to be able to watch us,
Mhm.
on the show, one be able, to chime in the chat, but to actually win tickets to come to Vegas, and then get the experience, staying with us, dinner, breakfast, lunch, like
No.
chat, talk about life and like that. That's a great
Ocho,
experience that
first of all, look,
you
I
don't
gotta
think
work. I mean,
I think it would be dope.
I got first of all, I gotta work Wednesday, I gotta work
Right.
Thursday, I gotta work Friday. I'm gonna be working.
They can go, that's the whole point. Giving them the life experience of what you go through day to day. That's the whole point.
That ain't
Like
all I do
somebody
day to
just
day.
get well, what else
No,
you got to do?
I ain't, we are in Vegas. What? Oh no, I might go to the little white chapel. I might get married. Ain't no telling.
Hey,
Hey,
hell
man,
no.
this man talking about hey, man, this man talking about staying in my room. Man, please. Man, I had a
I
room.
mean,
I ain't had a room. Somebody
listen, I know you ain't had a roommate in years, but I'm
I
just
hadn't
saying.
slept in the same room with somebody since not because when I first got to the NFL,
Mhm.
we had roommates. So you slept in the room. And Clarence K was my roommate. Clarence K was
Mhm.
my roommate. And then in '93, Wade came and we got our own. I mean, you could pay to get your
Right.
own room. I was like, man, I'm too grown. I'm too grown to
Right,
be in
right,
a
right.
room by myself, to be in a room with someone else. And so I ended up paying. And then when Mike came in '95, everybody got a room to themselves. But I
Yep.
hadn't had a room. Oh no, I can't. I definitely. Oh no.
I mean, I'm just listen. I don't know. I'm a social butterfly, man. I'm very open,
I am.
to
Hey,
to,
look
to
here.
things like that. Matter of fact, you probably don't remember. If anybody in the chat, I know y'all. Well, if you're in the chat, you could do your homework. I had a homeless guy by the name of Pork Chop, who was a friend of mine. I met him. I forgot what year it was, but he came up to me, walked up to me, man, asked me for them. Hey, can I get a beer? I'm like, a beer? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure you get a beer. I went in there, bought him a whole case of beer. If we met on a Monday, I swear for God, I tell you no lie, me and Pork Chop became friends, and we were inseparable for about 2 to 3 years. Every day, I hung out with a homeless man, got him cleaned up, showered him up, man, and we went everywhere together. man, strip club, all type of stuff. In chat, if you just Google pork chop and Ocho or Chad Johnson, you'll see the story.
You was at the strip club.
I took him. I took him to the listen.
What?
He had 1,000 ones. I say, Chop, you got to take the ones and you throw them in the air like this. So I go get my food and bite my burger. I look back, man. It's a picture on the internet. Somebody can find it. Instead of him throwing the money, he got wads of cash stuffing it in his pocket because he ain't used to having no money.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
He was legit homeless and he's asked for some beer. And from that day on, dude, every day I would go to South Beach. We would eat at Davis Cafe, and I got so comfortable with him. I had brought him to the big house. Had him sleeping in one of the rooms because the kids they were older now. They weren't there. Had this big ass house, all these rooms, and nobody was there. So I was like, fuck it. And then he fucking upped and went to New Orleans, and I ain't seen him since.
Yeah, I like the strip joint got some good food. Magic City.
Hey, listen, Tootsie's.
Them chicken tenders at Magic City.
I don't go to Atlanta often.
And that fried catfish, huh?
Right, I don't go to Atlanta often, so I don't know anything about their chicken wing. But I know one thing.
Next time you go, we going to. Hey, Madge, I know you watch it. I know Madge. Magic City name is Madge. I'm gonna bring Ocho in there. Set it out for her. Man, I get them. Hey, ain't nothing like them chicken tenders and that fried catfish with a side of booty juice. What?
Side of who?
Booty juice. The girl be dancing. They got to dance.
Okay.
Bands will make them dance. Bands will make them dance.
I thought booty juice was like a drink or something. I thought it was a drink.
The way they be sweating up in there, then you be drinking, Ocho. You be drinking.
Listen, I don't know if you've been to Tootsie's or not, but I obviously upstairs.
I ain't been to Tootsie's.
Man, listen, the food at Tootsie's is phenomenal. I always go to Tootsie's. The seafood rice and lobster tail.
No, I can't eat no seafood
rice and lobster tail.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
With calamari. Oh shit. For real?
I was just joking. Now, look, when I'm eating, ain't nobody dancing over the food. Now, I was just joking because, man, they're going to be like, man, Sharp, man, Unc got the dog over the food. He got girls got booty over the food and everything because I know how y'all are.
Yeah, man.
But I do be eating them there. I do be eating. Man, that thing be hot.
I heard about them wings. What's the player? What's the player that got in trouble for getting the wings?
Lemon Pepper Lou.
Yeah, lemon pepper Lou. Yeah, that's when I heard about the wings.
The thing banging.
I got to check that out. In Magic City.
Magic City.
Yeah, Atlanta, right down the street, man. I ain't
right down the street.
I've been to Atlanta maybe 4 times, and 2 of those were to play the goddamn Falcons.
Yeah, but see that you need some time. But Magic City, they got Blue Flame, they got Strokers. They used to have Body Tap. They used to have what's the other one? What's the other one out there on Buford Highway? Ooh, there's another one on Buford Highway. I can't think of it. I should have. But boy, back in my younger days, Ocho.
I mean, it sounds like you know what you're talking about. Sound like you were just there last week.
No, I wasn't there last week, but you got the Cheetah, you got Pink Pony.
Them off.
The Gold Club used to be it. Yeah.
God damn.
Shooters Alley. Yeah.
Yeah, you used to make your rounds, huh?
Yeah, Ocho, man, I'm a country boy. I don't know nothing about that. So when I go, when I like,
you don't know nothing about it, but you know all the names.
I know all the names. But then in Denver, you had Mile High, you had Diamond Cabaret, you had the Pink Pony. I mean, you had what was the name? Mile High. What's the one that Ja went to? I think Ja went to Diamond Cabaret or the one on Colorado. Right there in Cherry Creek. Shotgun Willis.
That's real? That's a real
That's
name?
real, yeah.
Shotgun Willis.
Well, right there, yeah. But Mile High was my favorite. See, Mile High used to be my favorite. I go off in the cut. They were thick.
Wait, hold it. How you go off in the cut and it's thick?
I'm saying the women.
Oh, in Denver?
Huh? That's the Midwest. They corn-fed.
In Denver?
I'm talking about 5'10", 175. You remember, 180, you ain't a lady.
Yeah. hold on. All right, listen, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't frequent Denver much. Really, I can't remember the last time I've been to Denver except to play Champ Bailey years ago. But when I think of what you just said in reference to our healthy women, I think of Houston.
Yeah.
I think of Atlanta. I think of Miami.
Yeah, but see, it's a different flavor.
Texas.
Now when you go to Atlanta, okay, you go to Magic City, you go to Strokers, you go to the Blue Flame, Body Tap closed down. Used to go to Follies, Shooter Alley. Now you go to the Cheetah, you go to Pink Pony. They modeling, they doing lingerie.
Okay.
If I would get 5 from the top, 5 from the bottom, I need it all. Drop it. I need you to get low. Shorty, get low. Yeah, come on with it now. We ain't doing this ain't no Victoria's Secret. We ain't doing no modeling, no lingerie. I need you to come up out of it.
I gotta see. I don't frequent the strip club either.
I don't either.
I gotta take me a trip to Atlanta, man.
Man, I gotta take me a trip to Atlanta. Man, Ocho, I be in that thing. I can't look. Oh, bro. Oh, dude, what you doing? Oh, man. I can't look, Ocho. I can't look no more.
Hey, Rail, I know you in the chat. Rail, we got to go to Atlanta, baby.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to see what I'm talking about.
Man, Ocho, man.
Hold on. I need to write the name of these places down. So I'm gonna hit all of them in
Magic
the same
City's
night.
First, Strokers, Blue Flame.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. You know, I got my journal right here now.
Yeah.
I got my journal. So hold on, what's the first
Magic City, #1. Anywhere in the world, if you go anywhere, Magic City #1. Magic City.
All right, Magic
Strokers.
City. Hold on. Strokers, okay.
Blue Flame.
They got a strip club called Blue Flame?
Yeah.
That shit sound good. Blue Flame.
Yeah, okay, that. Now, if you want the they modeling,
nah,
you go to Cheetah.
I ain't with that.
Well, I ain't gonna even tell you about none of them. I ain't gonna even tell you about none of them.
Don't send me to Atlanta to half step now.
No. Now
I'm going to Atlanta to backslide.
Okay. Magic City, Strokers, and Blue Flame.
I got okay. Just
no, there's another Oasis.
Who?
I think Oasis. Yeah, Oasis.
That's a movie.
Over there, off of Chester Bridge. Look at Oasis.
Oh,
but you know, back in the day, see, I'd be out there on Buford Highway, on Shooters Alleys and Follies. You boy be up in the cut. And see what I do, Ocho. See, I wasn't supposed to be at the places. So what I do, I go out there and I get me some gas. I put a little bit on my in my hands.
Yeah.
Knock that old smoke, knock that old perfume up off your boy. I go in the face, smell like a little gas. Say, what happened? I said, yeah, you know, my boy ran out of gas. You know, I put just a little bit, Ocho.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good maneuver. That's a good maneuver. I'm having you. See, that ain't gonna work. See, I don't be outside the house, so there's certain things I really can't get away with. And if my routine changes, then her antenna's gonna be up.
Yeah, you right.
That's why. Look, but if I'm gonna do it, Ocho, I'm gonna do it with her.
Ocho, me and Ocho, we going to Magic. We gonna hit Blue. We gonna hit Strokers. We gonna hit Blue Flame.
Yeah.
Hey, you know we gonna make it. We go, huh?
But the funny thing, she worse than me. Like we could go somewhere, man. She'll tap me and be like, "Boy, look at all that ass over there." Well,
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, but she worse than me.
Yeah, man.
So I know when I guarantee you when I send her these names, I guarantee you before we do the next show. When the next show? Sunday, right?
Sunday. No, Saturday. They got 3 games Saturday.
Okay. Well, we gonna make it that soon. Before we do the show Monday, I guarantee you, me and her done been to them goddamn 3 places. Watch. We gonna squeeze.
I don't know how you gonna go because we think about Ocho. We got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Oh, 3 days in a row?
In a row.
Well, you know what? I might be doing one of these shows from Oasis.
And man,
I might do the show from Magic City.
Ocho, ain't it something about a woman with a nice body and a sundress?
Yeah.
And that thing bouncing like a basketball cut in half, and that thing just jumping when they walk.
Wait, basketball cut in half?
Yeah,
I ain't never heard that one.
Like they got 2 baskets, like a basketball cut in half, and this stuff right there. And when they walk, that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Girl, if you can cook, I'll marry you. Right on the spot. Right on the spot, Ocho. Tell me you can cook. Tell me you cook oxtail, neck bone, pig feet, pigtail. Tell me you cook something.
Women be so fine in the strip club, man. You walk up to them sometime and you just whisper in ear, "Why you in here doing this?
Yeah.
Why you in here doing this? No, I mean, basically from the naked
take care of you right now.
Just looking at you look perfect. Where'd you go wrong?
Ain't got a blemish on them.
Where did you go wrong?
I don't know what happened, but that ain't my look here. I ain't gonna be Dr. Phil. I'm not gonna be Ayala. I ain't here to give you counseling.
Yeah.
You know, come on with it now. Let's go to Waffle House. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go get something to eat. I know you're hungry. Ocho.
Hey, listen, Mama, you know the first right round the corner now. You ain't got
what you need. I know you got student loans. Girl, let me put your mind at ease for a couple of months. Just a couple. I mean, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Car payment, rent.
You ain't got to work here no more. You want to be a CNA? I can see. I can pay for your classes now.
Yeah. Man, I told you, what she told me, I want to go to real estate. Man, she was so fine. I said, "Hey, take your mama with you." Both of y'all sell houses. That's how it was, though, Joe. Shit, take your mama with you. Man, let's get back on track, Ocho. You done got me going. Man, you gonna have people, man, you see how he be. Steve Kerr says Draymond Green suspensions make sense. It's more than basketball. It's about helping Draymond. It's an opportunity for Draymond to step away and make a change. The answer is not a quick pick a number of games. The answer is to help Draymond. The one who choked Rudy, the one who took the wild flail, the one that punched Jordan last year, that's the guy who needs to change. Steve, you're his head coach. You remember what I said, Ocho? What's one of my favorite sayings? You never accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss. Right. When he was winning these championships, he never spoke out this strongly about Draymond.
Right.
When he was high kicking, when he thought he was a rocket and he kicking Steven Adams in the groin, you ain't hear a word. When he was winning championship, when he flared his leg up, he didn't say a word. Mm-hmm. I told you, you never accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss. Mm-hmm. And now they done started to lose it. Now all of a sudden it's an issue. Now when he punched Jordan Poole last year, you're sitting the man away for one game. One game. Well, you suspend him on a game? Now all of a sudden, it's justified. It makes sense. It's not about a certain number of games. It's about Draymond. When was this? Well, I mean, you didn't want to get Draymond no help when it first started?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? When I think about it, obviously I don't condone.
Ocho, before you go, I'm not saying that it's the Warriors or Steve Kerr. Draymond did this. Draymond bears culpability. Draymond is responsible for Draymond's behavior. Mm-hmm. But I don't want people that's going to be like all of a sudden they're so concerned about Draymond when they allow this behavior to grow. Right. You let Frankenstein, you let him create this. Mm-hmm. So this is what you get now.
The funny thing about it is Draymond has always been Draymond. Do I condone some of the actions that he's done? Absolutely not. Obviously, Draymond, a friend of mine, but I don't condone those actions. But when they were winning, everything was okay. Mm-hmm. Now that they're losing, everything is magnified because some of the things that he's doing is not helping the team win in any way. So obviously it's something that they can harp on, which takes the attention away from the fact that the team is also losing and you still doing some of the things that are being a distraction and not helping us win. Obviously Draymond now being suspended indefinitely until he gets the help that the league sees fit and that obviously the Warriors see fit as well before he makes his return. And when he comes back, I just want to make sure he's not a shell of himself. I want to make sure he's still the same Draymond, the same enforcer type defensive mentality, take no shit type Draymond that he is. I hope getting the help that the people says he needs, obviously, it doesn't take away from who he is as a basketball player and a defender.
I just think the thing is, Ocho, is that I would have thought he said I'm not saying anything. I'm not making this up. He said that he cost his team a championship by getting suspended for Game 5 in the 2016 NBA Finals.
With the incident
That's
with
what he
LeBron,
said.
right?
Yes, against LeBron.
Okay. Right.
So if that was the case, and you say you're never going to cost your team again, why would you put yourself back in that situation? Now, I get it. This is not the NBA Finals, but your team, they need you now. You see, they benched Andrew Wiggins. The fourth quarter, Clay didn't even. It's like it's seeming like it's going to hell in a handbasket because this isn't the same team. Guys aren't playing up. Steph is Steph. Steph is Steph.
Yeah.
And so, but this right here, I just look. I just think and even Gil was on last night, and a lot of people are saying they don't believe Draymond could be Draymond without these antics.
See, that's why I just said what I said, because I think that the antics and the enforcer type mentality, similar to hockey, our hockey players, they have enforcers, on the teams.
Of course.
I think if you take some of that away from him, I think it takes away who Draymond really is. He can still be Draymond Green without, the chokeholds and the accidental slaps and the knee into the groin, stuff like that. I think if he can still remain his true authentic self and what makes him special, because he's a special player, no matter what people may think about him.
He played in the wrong era. He needs to be in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, the 80s and 90s era. So
he needs to be playing with Oakley and Mason and Xavier McDaniel, Rick Mahorn, Bill Lambert, Marcus Johnson.
Yeah.
He need to be Kermit White. He need to be with those guys.
Yeah.
Because in this era, David Stern put a stop to that. He's like, okay, y'all want to fight? I'm gonna take all your money. And Adam Silver is just following up. But Adam is a little bit more lenient and a little bit more tolerant and a little bit more understanding than David Stern. That's why so many of the players, they really like Adam, because Adam is trying to make sure his best players stay out on the floor. But I don't think, when you back him into a corner, he doesn't have any choice.
Right.
Even though this was Joe Dumars, this was his decision. He's the EVP of personal conduct and things of that nature. I don't really know. I don't really know what else he was. I don't really know where Joe D was supposed to go with this. He had no choice.
Yeah.
When you, and I get, you trying to pull away, but bro, you cold cocked the man.
Yeah.
Now, did Nurkic sell it? Oh, of course. Of course.
I have a question.
Yes.
Obviously you would know better than I would. How long do you think he would have to be out? Or how long is sufficient? Or what do they consider efficient enough, even though it's indefinitely? How much time is needed? Especially what if the team continues to struggle?
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
They need him back. I'm just
saying. All those things you should have thought about before you did the act. I think it's gonna probably be a min of 10 games. I'm saying a minimum of 10.
Okay. Okay. Wait, he's indefinitely suspended with pay though, right?
Oh no.
They didn't took the money too?
No, only government officials, only the police can get suspended with pay. Hell nah. You know damn well if you're a professional athlete, you get suspended, you ain't getting no pay.
What, didn't it hit the pockets too?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, that'll get you right together quick.
They ain't gonna get him right because he done been fined so much.
That'll get you right together quick. But NBA dudes, NBA dudes got that fuck you money.
Yeah.
NBA dudes got that fuck you money.
I want to keep mine. But I think it's different because as a football player, who you gonna fight on the field, Ocho? I got on helmet, I got on pads. I ain't gonna do nothing but break my hand. I ain't gonna do nothing but break my hand, break a finger or something. I ain't hurt him not one time. I ain't hurt him one time. Now, obviously, it's different for basketball players because they're right there. But Gil's like, man, we're not really trying to fight. We ain't trying to tussle like that.
Right.
Nah. We're not. And I get it. Everybody selling wolf tickets. I'm bad. Hold me. Hey, hold me now. Don't let me go. Don't let me just I get close. I get it. I get an arm distance of it. Something bad might happen.
Yeah, but something gonna happen.
But this was the action that the NBA had to take, given his history. And he's like, well, and Draymond is saying, well, man, I've been, you keep holding my past against me. I was suspended for those games. Draymond, that's how it works. You're what they call a repeat offender.
Mm-hmm.
And as you keep repeating the act, the sentence should get harsher.
Right.
A repeat offender that gets a DUI, the sentence gets harsher. The first time, okay, they might give you fine and probation. The next time, they're probably going to take your license. The next time after that, you're probably going to do some time in jail. So that's how it goes. And that's how it should go.
I'm glad I don't drink.
Draymond has now been suspended 4 times in 2023 alone. In March 1st, he got his 16th technical foul. And April 1st, for stepping on Sabonis. November 5th, putting Rudy Gobert in the headlock. December, indefinitely for striking Rudy Gobert. Well, see, the thing was, but see, here's the thing. Rudy Gobert should be suspended too, because I done had to whip them. Y'all let this man jump me. Y'all let this man jump me. Ain't nobody come to my defense. You see how quick Draymond ran to Clay's defense? Fight everybody. Yeah, man. Man, what kind of bull jive is that, Ocho?
Man, don't nobody want no smoke with Draymond, man. You ain't noticed that yet? Think about it. Have you seen anybody challenge him yet? I haven't seen anybody challenge him yet.
But my thing is, okay, Draymond is a separate issue.
There must be something about Draymond that we don't know, because he has always been the enforcer and nobody seemed to want that smoke. I'm just saying. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning the action. No. I'm just saying it looked like he wanted to smoke whatever. And that's if there was somebody, if you had to walk through a motherfucking dark alley and there was somebody you were gonna pick in the NBA, you're gonna want Draymond.
Oh yeah, right now. I mean, but that's how it was with Oak. You remember when Oak would play it? Now I know Oak is a personal friend of mine for 25 years. That's how Oak was. But they still in there with no Oak. But and they had Oak, they had X-Man. I think X-Man might have been there for like 1 year, but I think he left when Oak got there. They had Mason.
Derek Mason?
Not Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason.
Charles Smith, but they had, and the Miami had Zoe. They had them tough guys.
Hey, Lonzo always fighting somebody, man, back then, man. Zoe always. That was the Knicks. That was the Knicks, wasn't it?
That was the Knicks. Knicks had X and Ewing and Charles Smith, Anthony Mason. Yeah, but that was. But see what they say now. That wasn't basketball. Just because someone is physical doesn't mean they're skilled.
Yeah, right.
And see, people are like, oh, they were tough. That's not basketball.
Right. I mean,
that's football. The Bad Boy Pistons. The Bad Boy Pistons started this book. It started this book. Isaiah, Mahorn, Lambeer, Sally, Rodman. Yeah, they started.
Wait, John Sally was on that team?
Yeah. Sally was there. Absolutely, yes. Sal was there.
Okay. Man, listen, them boys there, man.
Yes.
Fighting everything. No basketball.
Everything. Man, and guess what? Back then, they didn't really call no flagrants. They just like, okay, get up and play. Go shoot the free throw. That was a foul, hard foul. When Kevin McHale snatched Kevin Rambis' ass out the air, they ain't throw nobody out. When if I'm not mistaken, when Karl Malone opened up that gash on old Isaiah, hit him upside the head with an elbow, 44 stitches. Opened him up. Damn. Like a fresh melon. See, I'm old enough to remember when they really throw. They were throwing back in the day. Now it wasn't no bull job. They whooping.
Hey, listen, I didn't see the footage. I didn't see the footage. And I know them boys ain't played.
That's no.
That's when I think about some of the stuff that Draymond is doing. It's almost damn near child's play to some of the clips from back then. When them boys was playing. Child's play.
Yeah. But back then you couldn't wolf like that because they're gonna step to you. They're gonna see if you really about that. They're gonna see if you really about that.
You better be standing on all 10 toes if you acting a fool back then.
Business. All business.
Yep.
Anthony Edwards says he wears fake jewelry because he doesn't want to spend the money. People gonna think it's real anyways because it's me. He taking a page out of the Ocho book.
I've been preaching the same thing for 25 years. I've been preaching the same thing for 25 years. We as a people, we find value in the things that we can purchase and attain outside of seeing us as the true value. See, when they make a watch, or when they make a car, or when they make whatever it might be materialistic, right? That individual places the value or the price tag on what it is that they want to. And because the price tag is high, or it might be high end, we buy it and wear it. And that is how we view our value and our image based on how much we spend on shit. That shit means nothing. Who are you when you take off that watch? Who are you when you take off that motherfucking chain? Who are you when you take off them fancy motherfucking shades and clothes and shoes?
Well, my chain real and I ain't taking it off. I'm looking to add to it. My watch real, my bracelet real. So y'all can listen to Ocho if y'all want to, and the best of luck to y'all. But I'm not gonna work hard. I ain't buying nothing fake.
Anthony Edwards, I love you, baby. I love you. You hear me? I know you're gonna see this too, boy. Look, listen, Unc, it's okay to have real pieces. Even I got real pieces. I have real pieces. I'm saying getting lost in the sauce. Hey, what percentage of us go broke when we done playing? 2 years.
Ocho.
Just 2 years after we done. What percentage? Just stay with me, baby.
But it's 87. But a lot of that has to be Ocho. But here's the thing: you getting a divorce, because here's the thing: the worst thing about a divorce, they take half the money and all the hoo-ha. That's not a good trade-off. Right. You know what I'm saying, Ocho? Right. You got to leave something now.
You see what I'm doing? You heard what you just said, and you understand why I'm playing chess over here. That's why I ain't signing the papers. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Did you put that out there, Ash? That's one of the things.
What's that? What Ash talking about?
Ash said we might have a giveaway to nominate someone with help with chat moderations to help Ash, because y'all keep her busy. Hey, last night, Ocho, we had this one guy before we hold on, where is it at? Did you take that down? Oh, Brandon is back. We had this guy named Brandon, and we've been blocking him, and he been begging, asking people for money. And we asked Brandon to get his begging ass off the chat last night.
Right.
Lil Tank. There's somebody named not the Lil Tank, but everybody started that. When Lil Tank won the first time, everybody came with Lil Tank, and he back spamming again, even though been blocked. So Ash has accepted a mod application. So to help us, DM Nightcap on IG.
Wait,
man,
y'all block Lil Tank and Brandon?
Yeah, blocked the hell out of them. They thought I was Jonathan Ogden or Trent Williams the way we blocked their ass. So, Ocho, let me ask you this. You could have one thing free for life. Which are you choosing? Flights, food, concert tickets, gas, hotel room, clothes, and shoes.
Probably flights.
You got your damn mind. Give me food.
What?
If I could get something free for the rest of my life, flights, food, concert tickets, gas, hotel rooms, clothes.
I see. Okay, well, you got to understand, I'm coming from a place of already ownership as far as businesses go. I own 3 McDonald's franchises, so obviously I don't need food because I can eat for free there. So the first thing, I'm flying all the time when it comes to work. Kids,
you all on Spirit. You playing $9.95 to fly. So hell, why you want to play? Why you want that for free for the rest of your life? You spend $27, and you can go from goddamn heaven to hell for $27.
All right, if I can go to heaven to hell for $27, think what happened if I could fly for free and save that 27, and it can go elsewhere, like on a manicure pedicure.
You gonna try to buy you gonna
manicure pedicure? Plan B.
What you buying Plan B for?
For real.
What she need Plan B for?
Because she be mounting me when she want to.
Oh, okay.
And I ain't even got no say so.
Man, go on to Free Willy.
Shit. Nah.
I got populate. Go ahead and get another one. And another.
Who? Another who? Who? Shit me. Not today.
Well, I tell you what, this is what I do for your show. You always want to do something. Okay, you have a baby in 24. I have a baby in 24.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and do the thing. Let's do the damn
thing. Let's rewind back a little bit. Okay, how you gonna have a baby and I'm still trying to find your woman?
Okay, well, so do you find her? Hey, It don't take much.
I've been trying to find it the past 2.5 months we've been on this goddamn show, and you just turn everybody down.
Hey.
Well, maybe you got somebody you don't want to tell me, and maybe I should be taking the goddamn hint. Like,
Ocho,
hey,
you have one, I have one.
All right. All right, say less. All right, bet. All right, bet. I got you. I get you. You let me know when you start, and I'm gonna start. Ain't matter of fact, you know what?
I've been practicing for years. Let us know what you think. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had a choice, you could have one thing free for life. What are you choosing? Flights, food, concert tickets, gas, hotel room, shoes, and clothes. Ocho, check this out. There's a story that's resurfaced of a woman who donated her kidney to her boyfriend, who then cheated and dumped her. He cheated on her just 7 months later.
God damn. Wait a minute. Bring it to me again. She donated her kidney.
He was on dialysis,
right?
Which I heard is very, very painful. You have to get your blood, the impurities out of your blood. And some people have to do it every day. Some people do it, like, I think, every day, maybe every other day, every couple of days. But anyway, it's very painful unless you get a transplant. Well, he needed a transplant.
Right.
She was a match. She gave him her kidney. He ended up cheating on her and dumping her. In that situation, you got to ride it out, Ocho.
No, ride what out? Right.
No, I'm saying.
We going to motherfucking court. You finna give me my kidney back. We going to court. You finna give me my kidney back. I know about a dude. True story. And I mean no disrespect, and I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. But dude was dating a girl. She got in a car accident. And she became paralyzed from the waist down. Yeah, right. From the waist down. Man, for some reason, she still had her senses, though. Man, he bought her a wheelchair, helped her learn how to walk, or the best that he could get her back to walking, but still in the wheelchair. Nigga, she walked out of his life.
You mean rolled out of his life?
I mean, okay, my bad. Rolled out of his life and cheated and left him for somebody else.
Huh?
Yeah.
How did he not see that coming? They had to pick her up and take her. Man,
where you going to have to answer the guard, boy. You had to answer the guard.
Ocho, I'm gonna be serious, Ocho. If I'm with someone and they give me a kidney, hey, I'm like Emperor Penguins. I'm like Bald Eagle. We together forever.
Yeah, right.
If I'm with my partner and she has an accident and she's paralyzed, she's my responsibility. I got her. I got her.
Right.
I couldn't even good conscience live with myself.
I don't even think that ain't love though, man. That's that puppy love, man. That's that puppy love. That's how you're able to get up and leave and do some of the things that are happening. When you look at the age of some of the people or situations that are in situations like this, that ain't love. It's all about convenience and opportunity at that point. When you're that young, it's about convenience and opportunity and what situation best fits me at that time. If a better situation comes along, guess where I'm going? I'm out.
You out?
I'm out. And that's when we get to the point where we have an understanding, there will always be somebody better than the person that I'm with.
Yeah, always. For sure.
Always. It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be somebody finer. It's gonna be somebody with more money. It's gonna be somebody taller. It's gonna be somebody richer. It's gonna be somebody with more cars. Whatever it may be.
Hold on. Tell about Ocho. Hold on. What you saying? So you be telling me right now if I meet somebody, and then there might be somebody out there that's finer, that can cook, that look better, got more money.
Come on now.
All four of them things together.
Yes, sir.
I got to go then. Nah, I just play it. Nah, I'm just playing. I mean, look, do I like a woman that could cook? I mean, my last relationship, that mofo was a chef.
Yeah, man.
You name it, you cook it. We could go to a restaurant. She gonna come home the next day and cook it.
The same thing, right.
oxtail, neck bone, mac and cheese, anything. She could cook it.
It's weird. I don't know what's wrong with me, Unc. I'm not one that requires someone to cook.
I didn't know she could.
I don't like real in the kitchen. I'm like, man, come on, man. I always say, listen, if I want it, and people always talk about, why you always eating out? Why you and her always going to eat out? I say, well, motherfucker, if I wanted the motherfucking date, if I wanted a chef, I would have dated one.
Yeah. I like him in the kitchen. I like him in the kitchen wearing something sexy. You know what I'm saying? Ocho, I catch him in the kitchen wearing something sexy.
I don't care for it because don't
turn that stove off right quick. I got something for you.
Don't run up my light bill. Don't run up my electricity bill. Fuck all that, man. We can go out.
You don't want Ocho ain't nothing like coming in the kitchen. You know, you come up from behind him, you rub like
right. Yeah.
You doing, girl?
And then hit it with that. What's your name?
You know what I mean? Hey, not the. You better die. Yeah, you gotta make sure. Ain't nobody coming.
Hey, hold on, I gotta try that.
Yeah, man.
I gotta try that.
You know what I mean? I hate when the kid will come over.
Hey,
your kids go catch us.
You know, it's hard. You know, we got too many kids to be, you know.
Yeah.
It's rough around
here. You know, but I'm in my room. I keep the door closed.
Yeah.
Keep the door closed, cause you know.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? They come in there, you know, see something they ain't supposed to see.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah. Catch the old man trampolining. Hey, Ocho, let me ask you this. Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Ocho?
Listen, I was just getting ready to say, I know it's inappropriate.
Your kids ever caught you, Ocho?
We're a family show. Oh yeah.
They caught you?
You think you locked the door? Did you lock the door?
Yeah.
And you turn and you hear the squeak at the door and you stop and you pause and they just got that look. Close that goddamn door.
Yeah, I got caught too, Ocho.
I hate that's a bad feeling. That's a bad feeling. You feel
but you know, he came in and dapped his daddy like that. God damn that. Yeah. I mean, I keep telling you, boy, ain't nothing slow about your old man now, but it walk. Ain't nothing slow about me, but walk. I done slowed down a little bit. I ain't fast like I was, but hey. You know, man, I had to snuck with them diamonds in me too, Ocho.
Yeah.
I put them. Man, the old diamonds, Ocho, because I've been on them diamonds in when they first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocho. Well, I'm talking about Ocho. I'm talking about I was like, whoa.
I gotta try that. I gotta try that.
Ocho. Man, the first time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I was young. I'm talking about my 20s. The first time, Ocho.
Oh, you were taking them thing way back then? You don't need it back then?
They see, I wanted Ocho. You know what I'm saying? I want to be right.
Right.
The first time, Ocho. First time, you know, you got to leave that impression.
Yeah.
And Ocho, I popped that thing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So, you know, Ocho, I get up to go to the bathroom.
Yes, sir.
I come back. She looking up under the bed. She looking all in the closet. She walking in the hall. I said, girl, what you doing? She say, who in the hell help you? Because ain't no way you did that by yourself. I said, get out with me. That was me. I want to go. I said, what you doing? Ocho, she all up on the bed, in the closet, in the hallway. She said, hey, somebody helped you. Ain't no way no one person did what you just did.
Hey, man, you got to tell me, send me a prescription. I got to give you a prescription for them things.
Get that liquid. They make that liquid a little strong. That thing hit you quick.
Wait, you put it, you drop it on the tongue underneath.
Where them old tablets go take about 30 to 45.
Right.
That liquid hit it up.
Right away. Get right in the transmission.
Harder than the times of 29.
What?
Yeah. Y'all looking out there, that's the Great Depression. That's what happened the year the Great Depression happened in 29. That's how hard them things had you. Right.
Okay.
Right, Ocho.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready. I'm gonna try that.
Ocho, if you and your friend had planned a trip
Yeah.
and it's 13 hours away and they want to drive.
Whoa. Right
they
now.
want to 13
Who's
and
driving 13 hours? Let's start there.
Are you wrong for wanting to fly to meet them there, or should you like take that trip with them?
I ain't taking shit no motherfucking 13 hours, especially no goddamn drive. Now, I don't know. Y'all should have been saving your goddamn money up so we can cut the motherfucking we could cut the travel time in half, because hell nah, 13 hours? I ain't driving shit.
No.
I ain't driving. And listen, it ain't happening. I'm getting on that flight.
Yeah, they already know me. Now my brother drive 10 hours, 14 hours.
Oh, he like road trips. Some people love the scenic route. I can't do it.
Ocho,
I can't do it.
I fly from LA to San Diego.
That's a 10-minute flight.
I don't care. By the time they tell you to fasten your seatbelt, by the time they get through give you the instruction, you about to land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't. 2 hours. Now, when I was younger, I could probably do about 4-5 hours because I would drive to Daytona.
Right.
But I can't. No, hell no. So you like, okay, nah. We gonna have, either I'm gonna fly and meet y'all there, but we not going because I'm not riding no 13 hours.
Yeah, that's
now
long.
maybe
that's very long.
You know what? If it's the boys, okay, let's just say it's me, Bucket, Burns, Foots, House, Crop. If it's like 5 a plate, if it's about 6 of us, 7 of us, and we in a big old like one of those touring buses.
Yeah.
Cause
like
we gonna joan, we gonna joan the whole
like a Madden bus.
Yeah.
Like
something like that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That changes.
Yeah. But if it's just like 2 of us, oh hell no.
Nah.
Hell to the no.
Nah.
Ocho, did you see this in Meridian, Idaho? People waited up to 8 hours, including camping overnight, for the first In-N-Out opening in Meridian, Idaho.
I didn't see that, but that's expected. In-N-Out is huge. It's a huge chain, especially in LA. It I've had In-N-Out before. It is very good. It is very good, and it pains me to even say that and even admit that, knowing that my allegiance and my love for McDonald's, but In-N-Out is very good. So I can understand people.
I ain't waiting that out. I ain't waiting no show. The only thing I'm waiting 8 hours for is to get into heaven. That's the only thing I'm gonna wait. That's the only thing I'm gonna wait for.
I like that. You know what? It ain't gonna take that long because ain't no point in getting in heaven if they gonna make you wait out 8 hours.
If they may, I'm just gonna see. He gonna have to tell me I ain't coming in because I damn sure ain't gonna leave if it's crowded. He gonna have to tell me.
Listen, it's one thing about it. If you go into heaven, you ain't got the way to get in there.
Well, you don't.
Nah, you ain't.
So if I gotta wait, that means I ain't gonna get in, huh?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, he might change his mind. You know, we changed it. We might change his mind.
You know, he gonna have some questions now when you get to that gate.
Well, yeah, what? I mean,
yeah, like that joke about that lady in that wheelchair.
No. I'm like, no. I didn't mean it like that, Lord. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh shit! Oh, that was funny.
Fan questions. Ronald Williams says, my wife really loves the frames you wear. Do you have a frame line? If not, you should start one. In the meantime, would you mind sharing where you buy them? Ronald? These frames and lenses I have on.
I saw the 5. What that 5 mean?
With 3 zeros.
Okay. I like that. That's tortoise. You got that's the tortoise finish on that.
Look at Ocho.
You think I had? Yeah, I see you. With
that's exactly what it's called. It's called tortoise. Yes, sir. Brian Lovelady asked, why can't a high school player go straight to the league in football? If anyone could have done it, Adrian Peterson could have done it.
Shit. Ain't even got his ass broken out. He wasn't even into his body yet.
Yeah.
But you need that lifting and maturity into the body to develop first, man. You can't. This ain't the NBA.
Yeah, NBA.
Grown men.
Yeah, NBA is more of a skill. The NFL is more of a will. Now you
Yeah.
need to be skilled, but you need the
Yeah.
will.
Will, yeah.
That's grown men, man. That's grown men.
Mm-hmm.
They grown men.
Yeah.
Um, and the NFL has a rule that you got to be at least 20 years of age, or you got to be the graduating class, whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
may be. Some people have fought it. I think Maurice Claret tried to fight it. He ended up. I mean, he didn't win. But nah, I don't know. I don't believe. I hate to say it couldn't happen, but I'm gonna have to see it to believe it, Ocho. Now,
Yeah.
Ocho,
It's
maybe now with there's not the physicality that it was
oh
back in the day.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, probably now. And if there was a time it could happen, it is definitely now because the way
Yeah,
they've handicapped the game. You
yeah.
damn right.
Uh, Zach N said Cam Newton really offended folks with his comments on game managers versus difference makers. I don't think it's taken so wild. What do you guys think?
I
I
mean,
think Cam is entitled to his opinion. I
right.
think, but here's the thing: when Brady said that the game and the play, everybody
Mm-hmm.
commended him.
Yeah,
Cam said something like, "Oh, I can't believe he said that."
right.
Um, we just got to get out. For me, Ocho, I believe you can be a good player without being elite.
Right.
And I think the thing is that they've like either you're elite or you're a bum. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, well, okay, what about all the area in between? Can a
Right.
player fall in between there?
Mm-hmm.
I played in the 90s and I played into the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Every quarterback wasn't elite. Every
Yeah.
quarterback wasn't a bum.
I mean, that still goes for today.
Hey,
I mean, we
thank
talk,
you.
we talk, we talk about it on here all the time. There are different tiers. They're tier
Yes.
one. You have elite. You have your elites who are the tier ones. You have your tier twos, and you have the tier threes. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the way the game goes, and it goes like that for every single position. I'm not sure what they're all up in arms about. Uh, Cam is a former quarterback, NFL quarterback at that. Not just a quarterback. He's a former NFL
MVP,
MVP.
rookie of the
So
year.
yeah, I'm sure he knows exactly what he's talking about. Some people are going to agree, and that's the great thing about life in general. When you have
Mm-hmm.
when you have a topic that people are able to have an opinion on, sometimes you're going to agree, sometimes you're not, and that's okay.
Yeah. Ethan Ramos said, "Love the content, Unc and Ocho. Y'all doing great things. I just want to know your Mount Rushmore of teammates you played with. Much love. Who's your Mount Rushmore of teammates?"
My route much more teammates, but obviously I'm going to have to start with Carson Palmer. Got to start with
Mhm.
Carson Palmer. He's responsible for my success as far as my numbers are concerned from a statistical point. Um, TJ Hushmanzada. TJ Hushmanzada, definitely my second. We've been together since Oregon State. We were both drafted to the Bengals. We've been friends for a very, very long time now, 23 years, to be exact. Um, Third would probably be Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson was very vital in my maturity and my maturity throughout my years with the Bengals, through my ups and downs. A lot of conversations had with him to keep me in line, keep me out of trouble. He was more than just a teammate. And probably number five, my teammate Mount Rushmore.
Ain't no number five. Mount Rushmore got four heads.
Oh, it
What the hell
is?
you gonna make a Mount Rushmore with five heads? What kind of Mount Rushmore you got?
Oh shit, my bad. Well, shoot, that's my
Well,
fault.
your
That's a
Mount
good.
Rushmore ain't in South
That's
Dakota then. Where your Mount Rushmore at? He got five heads on it.
my bad. That's a good foe too.
That
That's
motherfucker
a
got a
real good
Medusa.
foe.
They said Mount Rushmore, not Mount Medusa.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Oh man, damn, this tough for me. Because you remember I played with two
You got
teams.
you got to start with John. They got to
Okay,
be
I
your
got
first.
John, but
Yeah.
I got four Hall of Fame teammates in Denver. John, TD, Atwater, Zim. I got three Hall of Fame teammates in Baltimore. Jonathan Ogden, Ray Lewis,
Mhm.
Rod Woodson.
But who you closer with?
Uh Ray Woody.
Yeah.
Obviously,
So
I'm closer with them. Um,
I mean, I can't tell you I do your Mount Rushmore, but obviously I would have had the quarterback first, and then whoever I'm closest with after that.
well, I mean, Well, obviously, John got to go up there. He got to go up there.
Mm-hmm.
Ray got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got 4 teammates on the 100th anniversary team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many guys can say they got 4 guys they played with on the 100th anniversary team? 4.
Mm. Yeah.
Right. I got a left tackle that was all decade in 2 different decades, the 80s and the 90s with
90s,
Zim.
Yeah.
Ray all decades in the 2000s. Jonathan Ogden all decade in the 2000s. Rod all decades in the 80s and the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
2 defensive player of the year, MVP, 2 MVP. Man, God.
It's crazy. I know. I already know. You were very fortunate.
Man, I would say John, Ray, Woody. Probably Atwater I'm closest with. Because he came in a year before I did.
Steve, I think, did I play against Atwater?
Mm-mm.
Nah, hell nah. I would have ran Steve ass over, boy.
Okay. I sure would love to see that.
You saw what I did to Ray. Hey, Rail. Hey, baby.
Rail in here. What Rail talking about?
Baby, send us some money, baby. Baby, Rail, send us $100. Show you. Come on, big bank.
VW said, "Hi guys, love this show. Love the show. Question: do you like your partner to really know about sports, or do you prefer she's the stereotype of knowing nothing about sports?" I mean,
that's a good question. That's a good question.
I mean, the likelihood of I'm gonna find somebody that's knowledgeable to me, but they know a little something. They know, like, okay, he scored a touchdown, or you know, he made that basket. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna say he made a shot. He made that basket.
Right.
How they get all them points? I ain't never seen no game like this.
Right.
So it doesn't matter, because for the most part, they're gonna be upstairs. I'm gonna be downstairs, because they like sound, they like volume, they like to hear the guys, the color guys, and the play-by-play. They like to hear the game. I don't. They need to hear, because they don't know what I know. I don't listen to the sound because I don't want them to contaminate what I'm gonna say. So, and plus, Ocho, you got to realize, when we watch tape, there is no sound. When we watch film, there is no sound. So I got used to watching with no sound. So now, I mean, it's to hear people talk, it drives me crazy to talk about the game. I don't want to hear what you got. The only sporting event that I'll listen to is track and field.
Right.
That's the only sporting event I'll listen to.
That's good. I mean, when I think, for me, obviously everyone obviously they've known something. Obviously, real knows a thing or two about the game of football. But it's pretty cool. It really didn't matter to me whether you liked it or not. I mean, it was never a thing. But that's a good question too. It's a good question. Some people really care about that stuff. You know that?
Yeah, of course.
Some people really care about that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I like. I used to watch bull riding.
Oh, I watched PBR too. I watched PBR. You saw when I rode the bull?
I saw you get bucked off in like 1 second.
I mean, some of them get bucked. Some of the pros get bucked off in 1 second too.
And that wasn't any of the top bulls. That wasn't Bodacious. That wasn't Bushwhacker. That wasn't Little Yellow Jacket. That wasn't Tahana. That wasn't
I told him to let me ride Bushwhacker, and I would have
dominated. Bushwhacker to broke your neck.
You crazy. You crazy. And the only reason I fell off that bull when I came out to shoot is because I wasn't used to that kind of power being up underneath me.
Yeah.
There's no way to train for that. I'm on the mechanical bull. I'm dominating the mechanical bull on high. Hey, Unc, let me tell you something. I ain't never seen no bull. You know, we ain't got no motherfucking PBR bulls out here in Miami. So I'm thinking I'm practicing with Ty Murray, a legend.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, and So I'm on the mechanical bull going crazy, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. I get on the real bull and the chute for the first time.
They so powerful, you can feel that power.
Dog, he's
That-
so fucking fat. I couldn't
That
close my
joke.
damn legs. I'm like, Ty, how I'm supposed to ride? This ain't what we practice. My legs are wide open.
Yep.
And I can't close them.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get the grip to be able to? He's like, you got to do your best. Use your spurs. Use your spurs on the back. Man, fuck these spurs. I can't close my legs.
Yeah.
Man,
Ty Murray's one of the all-time great. Tough Hedeman. You know, Tough Hedeman, the one that when he was on Bodacious. Bodacious had what they call a dive bomb, where he would dive,
straight
and then
down.
when he feel the rider's momentum shift, he throw his head back and hit him dead in the face.
Right in the face. Yep.
Yeah, Bodacious. And that was Sammy Andrews' bull. And he had to retire because he's like he's gonna hurt somebody. But Bushwhacker came along. I think Bush. I think I would probably give the nod to Bushwhacker. Although little E.T. and Little Yellow Jacket.
Yeah. Some real deal.
The Hunter, they had some
like
bad
Bush.
boys back then.
I'm mad Bushwhacker retired, man. I would have loved just to tell my kids, man, your daddy rode a PBR.
Your daddy was gonna say, tell your daddy you sat on Bushwhacker's back. That's what you gonna tell your kid. You sat on Bushwhacker's back. Bushwhacker, those they ain't nothing to play with because most of those are cross between they're Taurus, they're Brahmin, So you want the biggest and the baddest.
Yeah.
So
most definitely. I mean, what other this how I know we are the greatest show of all time. What other show would you be sitting up here talking about PBR bulls and their riders?
Yeah. And we know I know sumo wrestlers like
I like that.
Takana Hana, Wakana Hana, Akibono.
Well, you know a little you know a little something about everything. Okay.
That's what I do. I don't know everything, but I know a little something about everything.
I'm just saying a little sport.
Yeah, for sure.
I know some sumo wrestlers too.
Oh, you talking about tennis? You like tennis? Oh, you talking about tennis?
Oh, now we talking. Yeah. Listen, a very good friend of mine, Chris Eubanks, matter of fact, he's in town right now.
Yeah,
he's practicing. Obviously,
he's a big lefty, right? Isn't he a lefty?
Nah, he righty. He righty. Like one of my favorites, obviously one of the best right now. Very very young, Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz, very very excited. Yeah. Very excited.
Yeah. But I grew up in the 80s and the 90s when the American tennis dominated. Yeah. You had Pete Sampras, you had Agassi, you had Jim Kerr, you had Michael Chang, you had those guys, and then all of a sudden it kind of obviously in the 80s you had McEnroe, you had Curry, Jim McEnroe and Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy.
Yeah, and then man, you had Andy Roddick. James Blake, but man, it's you had a couple of John Isner had his moments.
Hold on,
but when the big three burst on Rail donated 300. She said the best podcast. Appreciate that, Rail,
baby, boy. Oh,
yeah,
you finna get you some.
These guys now, Ocho. If you look at the tennis now, Ocho, those guys back then, those guys did a lot of serving volley. They hit that smash and then come to the net and finish it off. These guys play more baseline to baseline. You had the Sanford serving volley. You had Stefan Edberg serving volley. You had Michael Steek. You had Goran Ivanisevic. You had those guys. I'm talking about the big power.
Yeah, but you know what? The guys these days have gotten so much better. If your serve is strong enough and you have somebody that's already
technology
all the way at the back of the baseline, all the way back at the baseline based on your serve, you could actually serve and attack the net like that.
Yeah, but they don't.
It's hard.
Yeah, they don't serve and volley. Even the women used to do more. The women used to do more serving volley. Martina Navratilova was tremendous serving volley. I mean, you look at Steffi Graf, who I don't think gets the credit that she deserved because I think she had the greatest season. Nobody's had a season like Steffi in '88 where she won the golden sombrero. She won all four majors and she won the Olympic gold medal in '88. Nobody has ever done that. Serena came close.
But I have a thing. When I think about it, when you think about the players of today's game, as we always talk about, the NFL players have gotten bigger, faster, and stronger, and everybody is a little bit more skillful. I think that's why people.
But technology also with that racket, racket is done major because that ain't the wood now. That's graphite. That's carbon fiber. Those and the spin that they can put on the ball. You look at those lefties. You look at Rafa Nadal.
Yeah.
And the way he can spin the ball, he can go add or let.
Yeah.
Take it up. Man, no. It's
yeah,
just
you know who else two of my favorites, Gael Monfils.
Yeah, Guy Monfils.
Yeah, Monfils and Nick Kyrgios.
Okay, Kerr, yeah, from Australia.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios is basically like the Draymond Green of tennis.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
When I think about it.
Yeah. But I mean, we're never gonna see what we saw with the big three when you go Nadal, Federer, Djokovic. Murray was in there. They call it kind of like a big four, but it was really the big three. Right. We're never gonna see that again. The women's game, I don't think we're ever gonna see a Serena. Not my lifetime. Not my lifetime. Right. Not my lifetime.
Coco Gauff is really good.
Yeah, she's really good. Osaka, because the thing
Osaka's coming back this season, right?
She's coming back. She just had a baby. Congratulations to her and Corday on the baby girl. But it was you know you had Chrissy, you had Martina, you had Billie Jean, you had Yvonne Goolagong, you had Zena Garrison, you had Lori McNeil, and then you had the Capriatis, and you had the what's the tall one? I can't think of her name.
Who that?
Female. It'll come to me in a minute. But I used to love tennis. I still watch it. I mean, now that
I be playing. You seen my clips?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No, I'm just asking. I play every morning. I'm just asking if you see my clips.
No, I have not seen your clips.
Ash, tell somebody in there to show you my clips real quick.
Ash says she's busy right now.
Well, somebody that's close to you. You might think I can't play, but when you see, you can be like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker can play for real."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a wild card in March.
Ocho, they say the chat wants to know where can they purchase your cigars.
Oh man, appreciate you, but I ain't know y'all smoke. I ain't know y'all smoke cigars, but
we smoke other things too. But okay,
hey,
we're just talking about the cigar right now.
Hold on, I'm finna put a chat. I'm finna put where you can get the cigars right now in the chat.
Okay, do that.
I think I could do that.
Unc said he knows strip joint owner personally. Doctor, will request her money back tonight. Why she gonna get her money back?
All right, chat. It's in there. I just posted it.
Devin McFarland.
Hey, how do I pin that? You can't pin that? Oh, that's not. Oh, that's Instagram Live.
Yeah, we can pin it.
Okay. Yeah, I just put it.
Devin McFarland said, Unc Ocho, just 2 days ago, I ended an almost 3-year relationship with my lady. I wanted to see if either of you could give me some guidance on how to move on and deal with the loss. I love what you two have created.
Wait a minute. He just said he ended it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you just said you ended it. You ended it for a reason. I'm not sure what that reason is. I don't really want to know what your reason is, but it's one thing about starting fresh and starting new. You have to erase the past. And if you ain't gonna move forward unless you erase the past and move on. Just move on. I just think it's one less expense too. One less expense.
It's just not that easy though, Ocho. Damn.
It's that easy. He just said he ended it. So how it's not that easy? If he ended it, he had to end it for a reason. And whatever reason he ended, there's no need in going back because those same problems will arise again.
Ocho, even if yes, it's a little easier if you're the one ending it. But let me tell you something. If you have ever loved something, even though you know it's the best thing, it still hurts. Because if it doesn't hurt, you didn't love it.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, but I also, I ain't finna sit here and cry for spilled milk.
Right.
I'm gonna sulk. Yeah. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, Sharapova and
Maria Sharapova.
Maria Sharapova. What was the other one that married Julio Iglesias?
Oh, she lived right there on Star Island.
Yeah.
I forgot her goddamn name. She tall and she always got that loud scream when she hit the ball.
No, that was Monica Seles with the
Monica Seles with that louder.
Well, Monica Seles was about. Go ahead.
She real pretty though. The one you talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Julio,
Like
yes, yes.
I
She didn't
forgot her
win a whole
name.
lot, but she damn sure looked good.
Yeah, she looked good.
Married Julio
Uh,
Iglesias.
Kornikova?
Anna Kournikova.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's her. Yeah,
yes, yes. Enrique. Now, Enrique Iglesias. I know one of them. He got a brother named Julio, right?
yeah.
That's his dad. My bad.
Nah, Don Julio.
Not Don Julio. He ain't Don Julio Tequila. Yeah, I mean, but though that was the era of that might have been the greatest era for female tennis
Yeah.
because you look at that, obviously Venus and Serena.
Mhm.
Man, that was woo.
Yeah, they were good. They were
Hated
good.
it,
I mean,
but Tracy
the,
Austin that won the U.S. Open back to back as a teenager.
mhm,
Yeah, Jennifer Capriati who burst onto the scene.
mhm.
But check this out. Unc Ocho, can y'all bless my girl Charlene with a shout out her new job? Tell her congratulations on the new job. Congratulations, Charlene, on the new job. Well earned, well deserved. Wish you nothing but the best on the new job moving forward.
Are y'all hiring Charlene? If y'all hiring, let me know. I'm trying to diversify my portfolio and have my resume be as extensive as possible because I'm trying to climb this corporate ladder. You feel me? Yeah,
Is that
holla
what
at
you're
your
trying to
boy.
do?
Huh?
That's what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'm trying to have like 8 jobs like in Living Color. Remember the Jamaican
Yeah.
skit in Living Color?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need like at least
Chad
like
said they're
8 or
gonna
9
crash your link,
jobs.
Ocho. Dez Bryant tweeted that he wants to get into the boxing ring with Stephen A. and David Portnoy so he can release his frustration on them. He doesn't like things they say about the
Players.
things they say about him, so he wants to settle it with his fist. After Stephen A. responded saying he was disappointed, Dez deleted the tweet. You're right, Stephen A. My problem is not with you, but I do plan on speaking my story on how I feel about a lot of things. Dez, think about what you tweet. Dez, you tweet about things that you like or dislike. But when somebody else tweet what they like or dislike, you got a problem with it. That's what I don't get. And Stephen A., I know you're gonna watch this. What did I tell you about giving everybody your audience? Bro, it's Stephen A., let them say what they're gonna say. You're right. You get paid to tweet, you get paid to comment, you get paid for a lot of stuff. Bro, you can't, Ocho, man. I mean, people be saying stuff half the time. I don't even know who the F they are.
Right.
But they want me to respond because of my platform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. Build up your following like I did mine organically, not by taking shots. I comment, I say what I say on air. I'm talking about a guy's performance. Obviously, if they do something off the field and the topic is broke, I have to talk about what they've done. But I'm not going out of my way. And I know people say, well, Shannon, you was about to fight the entire Memphis Grizzly about LeBron. It was not about LeBron. I was wrong. No matter what was said to Shannon, I was wrong because I'm old enough to be Dylan Brooks' dad. And I'm supposed to lower the temperature no matter what he said. So I was wrong. But I ain't getting upset about somebody else. Look, I might disagree. And a lot of people disagree. Shannon, no, I don't know. Y'all think I've been saying this I believe LeBron James is the greatest basketball player ever. That's my opinion. You say Kobe, you say Jordan, or you can say whomever. I ain't fighting about that.
Right. I mean, I'm just listen. I've always been one, regardless of what it said. Opinions are just that. If the shoe doesn't fit, there's no need to wear that motherfucker. I enjoy all opinions, whether negative or positive. I welcome them all. I've always been that way, and it's just weird. Like when someone says things and it really doesn't fit you or the narrative that's being said about it, it just shouldn't
I just
matter.
laugh because
It's too much energy wasted.
I don't, Ocho. Every time I say something, they comment. He don't like nothing but white women. Y'all don't know what I like. Y'all never see me with anybody. Y'all just go by because somebody said that. Oh, he like men. Y'all don't know what I like. Why does it matter? It's not you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, bro, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that. What y'all say don't bother me.
Right.
Because y'all don't have to feed me. Y'all don't pay no bills. Y'all not with me. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, I like white women.
Mm-hmm.
How does that impact your life? Let's just say I like Hispanic women. Why do you lose and sleep over that? Let's just say I like Asian. I'm just trying to figure out, how does Shannon Sharpe's dating history or pattern concern you? What have you lost? How has it harmed you? In me dating, how were you harmed? What kills you is that you don't know, because you don't see me at red carpets, because you don't see me at events. So you speculate. That's what drives you crazy. See, the best thing that I could do, Ocho, is to keep people out your business, because people hate to see other people happy. So what will they do? They'll lie. They'll make stuff up because they're unhappy in their life. They try to project that upon me. I'm good. I'm good.
I like that. But you know,
don't worry about what I'm dating. Don't worry about who it is. It don't cost you a thing.
Next year, we're going to change that. We're going to change that narrative, though. 2024.
No, ain't gonna change no narrative. Ocho, I don't chase lies.
No, I'm not even finished. 2024, we finna hit the red carpet. We gonna double date. We finna
I'm gonna hit the red carpet. No, my partner will always run. My partner. That's between her and I. Oh, that's between her and I.
Well, it's called Unc Ocho. That's the name of the show.
Yeah, right. So you'll have me and you will be on the red carpet, Unc Ocho.
Nah. So anything going on,
Rail can't come. Rail can't come. It's Unc Ocho. Unc Ocho. It ain't Unc Ocho and Rail.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what I just thought about?
What?
I think me and you should host the ESPYs.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hey, listen, we might well plant the little seed right now, because the right people gonna see this. Unc Ocho hosting the ESPYs.
Ocho, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't got no desire to do that, Ocho.
Listen, if they call me, you ain't got no choice but to come.
Ocho, I would say y'all take Ocho.
Nah, don't do that.
Got the flu.
Huh? Well, listen,
got the flu.
Hey, listen, the Cowboys got the flu and Michael Jordan had the flu. You know what they did? They showed up and showed out. So I'm gonna need you to be. I'll be Pippen, you be Jordan. Unc Ocho. Matter of fact, we could listen. You gotta learn how to play the cards right now. We could start with the ESPYs, and then we go from the ESPYs to the Golden Globes. Then we go from the Golden Globes to the goddamn Oscars.
I know an Oscar.
Huh?
I know an Oscar.
Who? De La Hoya?
Nah, the one that's in VIP services at Louis Vuitton. That one. But no, I'm just Lily Ray say, sorry guys, you can't sing on the show anymore. But I want to know.
Oh man.
What's your go-to karaoke song would be? Love the show. What's your karaoke song, Ocho?
Boy, that's easy. And I know all the words. Either Sweet Caroline or Sinatra's My Way. Anytime. Every time.
Oh man. I don't know, Ocho.
I'm scared. I'm scared to even sing the word.
No, yeah, Ocho, no, Ocho. They cut off the monetization. So we'd have done this whole show for nothing.
Okay, my bad.
I do karaoke. I got a little karaoke mic here at my home. But if I were to go out with somebody, what would be my something by Michelle Ochocinco?
Well, you like that lady there, boy.
Man, Ocho. Man, hey,
you
Ocho,
like that lady.
Ocho. Songs to me.
Mm-hmm.
Not only am I like, okay, but the words, they mean something.
Yeah.
I can feel the passion in which she's singing. I can feel a pain. I can feel a love. I can feel every emotion that she's singing that song with. That I feel those songs because a lot of those songs I remember playing them in those in situations. And so you got me hype. You got me hype, Ocho. Got me hype.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Matter of fact,
If I had to listen to one artist, if I could only listen to one artist for the rest of my life, it's her.
I just the way you just said that too, the way you describe the pain and the emotion in that song, I don't know why. Just in the way that you were energetic about it, the only thing I could think about for some reason was one of my favorite songs. Now I can't sing this, but just the way you describe the song and her love, I mean, with the passion that she sings with, was one of my favorite artists, Jasmine Sullivan. Remember, you know
Bust the
Jasmine
windows out your
Sullivan, right?
car.
No, not even that one. Let me take my glasses off so you can see my face. In Love with Another Man.
Mm.
You know that song I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where she's singing to a dude and like she has to tell him she's in love with the Unc. I ain't never seen nobody. For one, it's hurtful, just what she's doing. But
Yes.
I ain't never seen no woman sing like that. And if it feel like she was really going through that, the way she's the delivery, the passion, the pain, the energy about having to say it, like, you know what? It's better if you go find yourself somebody else because I'm in love with her. Like that shit made me want to cry.
Yeah, there's nothing like to
Oh my
love
God, that
someone
song,
and know they
man.
can't love you because they
That
love someone else.
and they don't love you the way that you love them makes it even
Yeah.
worse.
But
Oh
to
my
know
goodness.
that, okay, you can love someone, they
Mm-hmm.
love you,
Mm-hmm.
but you can never be.
Mm. Don't do
All
me
you
like
can
that.
do is think, what if?
Mm. Rail, don't do me like that, baby. If you ever.
Uh-uh. Uh Mod applications are now closed. Gave 5 people mods, including Rail. People sent us their actual resumes. CBS. Stop DMing Ash personal page also. We'll see how these 5 people work. We will accept, and we will accept more if need be. Ocho, I think this is a record tonight. How long we been going, Ash?
We
Okay.
only been on for an hour.
218.
We've been doing what 218. We've been
We're
on here
on
2 hours and 18 minutes.
mm-hmm.
Shit, let's make it 3 hours.
Oh, hell no. I might hell to the no.
Let's make it 3 hours.
Oh no, hell no.
Ask the chat. Ask the chat. They ain't got to go to work tomorrow. Do y'all want us to stay on for another 45, 50 minutes? I ain't got no
Hell
motherfucking.
to the no. Hey, Ocho, what you
I
got?
ain't got no
Ocho,
job.
what you got, Ocho? Show what you got, Ocho. Show what you got, Ocho. Show what you got, Joe.
Hey.
This says presented to Nightcap for passing 100,000 subscribers. YouTube.
I ain't
Look.
never won me nothing in life. I ain't
Oh
never got
no.
no Super
Oh,
Bowl
you hit the
trophy.
jackpot. You hit the
Hey,
jackpot in
listen.
life.
I ain't got no Lombardi. I ain't got no Hall of Fame jacket.
You win in
But
life.
I got this motherfucking plaque though, bitch.
But guess what? We're gonna get another one too.
We get another one for what?
In about 4 months, we're gonna get this one.
What that say?
That's for 1 million subs.
Ooh,
So we gonna get that's what we gonna get. We gonna get one of those in about 4 months. So this is my second one, 1,000,
yeah.
100,000. I got one for Club Shay Shay. That's 100,000. So that's our goal. We're gonna get it in about 4 months.
Okay. Well, shoot, I told the people, I told my followers in the chat, and y'all don't be listening. I told you to tell your aunties, your uncles, and tell everybody somebody could have won a car. Somebody on here could have won a car. If y'all had got us to $1 million, I had put the money aside already. I had put the money aside. We could have got $1 million if we got to the 1 million subs,
By the
1 million
end of the year?
subscribers by the end of the year, before 2024 hit, car. I done put the money as Rail. Rail was mad at me. Rail was mad as hell. Boy, why you taking 50,000? I say, man, listen, this is for the people. This is for the people, man. If they get us to $1 million, shit, how long we got before New Year's?
What's today's date?
We got 2
Today's
weeks.
the 14th, right? So yeah, we got a little over 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming probably at this point it's probably impossible to get.
Yeah, it is a problem. They'll crash.
Mass
We'll
that
crash.
many
If we
damn
get that many,
people,
we'll
but
crash. They'll crash the site.
shit. Maybe I can get somebody like
Rail said, "My baby a mess. He is."
Hey, maybe I can get someone to Kim K got YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Rob to tell Kim to tell all her followers to subscribe, and we can see if we can hit 1 million before the new year.
If you get her subscribed, if she tell her subscribers to subscribe, we'll hit 10 million. We'll get diamond.
For real?
We'll get a whole different type of plaque because
Hold
you go
on.
100,000, a million, and then the next plaque you get is 10 million.
Hold on.
I think there's less than 100 people that had 10 million subs. I think Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast.
Right. Hold on.
But Mr. Beast got like 250 million subs.
I'm finna tell Rob, tell her to do it for real.
Who is Rob?
Her brother.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we play FIFA.
Only nine podcasts have 100 million, but I think there's less than 100 that have like 10 million.
100 million?
Yeah.
Who the hell got 100 million?
Mr. Beast, I know, is one. I think Joe Rogan has that many too. Who has? Mr. Beast is one for sure. He has the most.
Right.
I think he has 256 total million subs.
We gotta catch Mr. Beast. What we need to do? We gotta
kill a mofo. Nothing.
We gonna catch him. Don't worry about it. We gonna catch him.
We've got our sight on a couple of people that we're trying to catch.
Nah, see, if we keep our sights on Mr. Beast, we gonna pass everything in between.
Okay, I like that. Listen, I'm a firm believer that you should aim for the stars, and if you land on the moon, you're still damn high up.
There you go, and that's the way I'm thinking. So right now, matter of fact, I tell Mr. Beast, tell his followers to subscribe. Wait a minute. I want to do. Does he follow me on? Mr. Beast got Twitter?
We're at 453. How many subs does Joe Rogan have? He got at least 10 million, Ash. He got 15.9. He's about to hit 16 mil.
Yeah. They've been doing it for a very long time, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right, see,
Joe Rogan had a podcast probably at least a decade, maybe longer.
God damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He probably been longer. He been at this for a minute.
I keep forgetting we 2.5 months in. I keep forgetting that.
January 2013. So he's had it for 10 years.
Okay.
11 years.
Okay. All right. You know, I think I really like the idea of us hosting that. That's magic. Like that's next level. That's next level shit. I like that. I'm just think about me and you hosting the Oscars. What's gonna happen to somebody? What if somebody walk up there and try to slap you? What you gonna do?
Huh?
You ain't gonna have to do nothing because I'm gonna be right there.
Man, stop playing with me, Ocho. Man, you try to get our show taken, man. Stop playing with me, man. Man, you know I don't play like that.
Hey,
man, yeah, I don't play no games like that, man.
I know, I understand. I'm just you never know who you might upset, man.
No, I don't. Man, look here, man. Look,
I'm ready to host something, man.
You ready to host something?
I'm good. All I need is a prompter. You give me a prompter. I don't know how to read, but just give me a prompter, and I just sound that shit out, and we just go from there.
Yeah, I mean, look, the prompter read moves as fast as you read. So the thing is that the biggest thing with the prompter is that you have more time than you realize, and so that's the thing. Mm-hmm. Is that you have more time than you realize.
Yeah.
So you can slow down and to make sure. But there's a lot of times that people be ad-libbing. I mean, they get the ones that's really, really good at reading the prompter.
Really good, yeah.
They don't read it verbatim.
They add their own words in there, so it sounds like them.
Ocho gave us the wrong cigar link, but Rail got it right. Thanks, Rail. We really appreciate it.
How I got it wrong? I know my link.
God, you got it wrong because your name Ocho. But that's why you need Rail, because Rail got it right.
Right? You know what? See what happens when you get the right one in your life? Shoot, because my life was in shambles before she came along. She came along and everything straightened on up.
Straighten on up.
That shit straighten on up. You know, goddamn, I used to have a cock eye. Shit, Real came in life. But goddamn, I
talk like a pistol, huh?
Yeah, it used to be. Now I can see straight. I don't know what happened.
Man, you looking straight ahead and looking outside. 4 people over there.
Man, listen, I don't know what's going on. Everything was fucked up. Everything was fucked up. I ain't never had no umbrella. Before she came in my life, it was raining. My hair was getting wet. Who you think bought me an umbrella?
Rail.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Yes, she did.
Mr. Beast has the second most.
Second? Well, who the hell beating him?
Shit, don't start me the line. Someone in India. How many he got? Huh? Oh, there's channels in Hindi. How many subs he got? Was I correct with Mr. Beast? Don't he have $250 million? But he has like 6 channels. He has 218.
Damn.
He says Ocho has an OnlyFans account, and them BBWs out there will be subscribing, showing love. Nightcap will hit 1 million subs in no time. Man. I mean, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, Ocho. We're gonna get it.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, once I bought in and we started this, man, I'm not doing nothing but the best.
Yeah.
That's what we're
gonna get a Dre Knight says, got me some Shea by Laportier VSOP. It's the best cognac in the world. Appreciate that, Appreciate you, Dre. Thanks for the support. We really appreciate that, man. Look, Ocho, I want to get some things straight tonight because people are last night Gil did Nightcap.
Yeah, that thing was
and
good,
what people don't understand, Gil is an addition.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a replacement too. Mm-hmm. So the problem, what you have to understand, in order to expand, you have to diversify. Yeah. You see, people said the very same thing about McDonald's when they started the chicken nuggets. We just want burgers. And guess what? Chicken nuggets was one of the best sellers. You remember what Popeyes did? Popeye used to sell only what? Fried chicken and shrimp. And then they came out with a chicken sandwich. They diversified. Mm-hmm. Guys, we try to we want to be able to give you basketball takes. Ocho says, I'm going to need some time. So right now, he's like, find you somebody that can do basketball. I'm cool with it. I know my lane. I said, okay.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna start putting a little bit more time, and gradually I'll build up and I'll get better at basketball. But right now, hey, take off and do it. So be honest. People at home understand Ocho and I are gonna do what we do. Gil, hey, I've been trying to work with Gil and I've been trying to put a project together for a while, because what we try to show you is that we can do this without bickering. It ain't no, I got this, he got that. It's about, can we make great content together?
Right.
That's what it's about. Ocho and I put this thing together. It wasn't about it's mine, it's his, it's that. It's our Nightcap. Unc and Ocho. Gil is going to be an addition, and we might find somebody else to do something. As a matter of fact, I got an idea about a life to fill in. Cause I have my boy Kurt Franklin on Club Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Kurt.
But hey, maybe Ocho can do a Nightcap soccer show with somebody. I'm cool with that.
Now we talking.
Hey,
Now we talking. Soccer? Man,
take off.
Right? Now we talking.
You
I
know.
like that. Now I like that. Now you talking my speed.
Well, we might have somebody. I might have a thing where we come in and we talk about shoes, because they know I'm the shoe man. I'm a sneaker arsonist.
You are,
because I keep heat on my feet.
For real? I'm not into sneakers like that. I got a bunch of Air Force Ones that really go with any goddamn thing.
I got Air Force One.
I got a few New Balance and some Asics. That's it. That's really the basis of all I wear. I got a pair of Common Projects, you know, for when I wear my suit, and I got a pair of dress shoes. That's it.
G-Bone Chi. I got the sorry guys. I got the Red Octobers that I was telling Ash the story about how I got the Red Octobers. A buddy of mine, I mean, we follow each other on Twitter, and he was hitting me up. He's like, guess what I got? I said, what you got, man? He's like, I got the Red Octobers, man. I said, what size? 13? He's like, yeah, how you know? I said, man, let me get them. He said, man, I don't want to part with those, man. And I know he's a big Patriots fan. Mm-hmm. So I tell you what I do. You give me the shoes, I get you tickets to the Super Bowl. He said, okay. Now, he sent me the shoes before he got the tickets. He said he thought about it. He said, man.
You wouldn't do him like that.
No, check this out. He said, man, my wife having a baby. I'm having a baby. It wasn't his wife, his girl, but she said, and they married now. He says, Richie Nuzzo, I know you're gonna see this. He said, man, I can't leave her. He said, what else could you do? I said, I tell you what I do. I said, I get you tickets to the AFC Championship game. And if they win the Super Bowl, you know the first game is going to be in New England.
Right. I
got him tickets on the 50-yard line.
That's live.
So I got him 2 tickets, and he and I have been cool ever since. So I had these, but I wanted those Red Octobers, and he sent them. He didn't. I mean, he know me from television, but he sent me the shoes before I got him the tickets.
That's dope. I mean, obviously,
hold on. As a matter of fact, not only that, there was another game they went to, that was in 20. As a matter of fact, that was when they beat the Colts in the AFC Championship game, the Deflategate, and then they come back, and I think that was, and then the next year, I don't forget who they opened up with, and then they won, I think, against the Rams, and I got him tickets opening day to another that game also. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they lost to the Chiefs. That's when Kareem Hunt was a rookie, burst on the scene, and Alex Smith had that great game. I think they had over 500 yards of total offense. But man, he went great, and he gave me the shoes. I was like, man, I appreciate that. Faye donated $50 and said, "Hey Shannon and Ocho, give pretty good takes. Good addition, Ocho. Considering calling your show 85 Cigar Room."
I like that. 85 Cigar Room. Matter of fact, and have a show where we're actually smoking cigars.
Yeah, you could do that.
I like that. Yeah. Thank you for the idea, Faith. I appreciate it. I like that. Yeah. Baby, send us some more money.
Man, you going what you call them?
What?
You gonna pay it back. You gonna get it back.
Pay what back? Man, I'm working hard out here, man. She got money coming in much faster than I do, man. Mine coming slow, hers coming fast. So
mine come in slow too, but why you think I got all these jobs? I started now think about it, Ocho. I do 2 days a week a Nightcap. I'm not Nightcap. 2 days a week of ESPN. I film Club Shay Shay. Now I got 4 days of Nightcap. They got your boy out here tied like a one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest. You ever been in the ass-kicking contest? Listen, you got one leg? You know how tired I am, then, Ocho.
Yeah. Well, shoot, I'm trying to get there right with you. I'm about to start, I'm about to start a managerial position at Piccadilly out here.
No, I ain't really good with the customer service because these people be talking reckless out here.
I'm good with customer service. I'm a people person, and I'm able to defuse situations regardless to who I'm dealing with. That's something I'm very good at. So I start that January 2nd.
You started January 2nd.
Yep,
I ain't got
yep,
no
man.
I ain't got no more jobs. I mean, I'm like, I thought about doing something. I mean,
Mhm.
look, I got some stuff that I'm gonna run by you and Doug at the beginning of the year and see
Yeah,
what we can get that done. See if we think that's something that we can do.
yeah, we can do it.
Um
I don't even care
man,
what year you.
Hold on.
I
Ocho,
don't
first
give.
of all,
Listen, we can do it. I don't give a fuck what it is. Hey,
Ocho,
whatever you got
act-
going,
in
we doing
actuality,
it. Yeah,
I'm really trying to diversify and
right,
and get and get other people on the
right.
platform because I'm only
Okay,
one person. If I
right,
had if I had a twin or a triplet,
right,
maybe I could
right,
say, hey, you go do that, you go do
right,
this, and they ain't gonna know the difference. I'll do this. But I'm only
right.
one other person. So I don't want to run myself too thin, Ocho. I don't.
Okay, I see
Because
what you're saying.
I still want to have some resemblance of a life.
Right. Right.
So
Okay. I see you. I see you going with it. Well, shit. Now that you said that, I'm not sure what you would think about, but like you can have shows where it just be
Man, Rail just donated another $100 and said, I need Super Bowl tickets. Man, Rail,
real.
man,
What
them
you would? Hold on, baby.
go ahead.
What you willing to do for them tickets?
Rail, you do
Yeah.
something strange for a
Yeah.
little piece of change.
You ready? Huh?
Rail says you do something strange for some piece of change.
Huh? You ready to do some drink for them nigga?
Yeah. Hey,
I don't think she understand how expensive them damn tickets is.
yeah, well,
You
guy.
you know what I don't like about Super Bowl though?
What that?
Like seriously, the two teams that make it, the true fans, the
Oh,
true
they priced
fans
out
of
of it. No,
going,
no, 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 no. It's
they
corporate.
priced out.
The corporate
They
now.
priced out, man. I hate that, man.
I mean, Ocho, they got tickets like they got Super Bowl tickets like $5,000 and $10,000. Ocho,
Yeah, man.
every fan can't afford that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. People that go to the Super Bowl game and people that ain't been to one motherfucking game all
And
goddamn year.
hey,
It ain't nothing but
because,
a corporate event.
because you got to think about it. The NFL is the only organization that all they do is deposit checks.
Yeah.
NFL don't write no check to nobody. They don't write no
Mhm.
check to ESPN, to Fox, CBS, NBC, Amazon, Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, Hoover, Apple. All they do is deposit check. Tell me
Yeah.
where they do that at.
Yeah. Listen.
I ain't mad at them either. I am
Yeah.
not mad at the NFL's model.
It was a beautiful setup, a beautiful model that was made
Yes.
years ago, and it has paid dividends. It would only continue to
Man,
grow.
Rail said for those Super Bowl tickets, baby, I'll change your world. God dang, Rail.
Well, you already changed it. What else you trying to do to me?
Rail said, hey, Rail said, let's go have on a baby tomorrow then.
Huh?
Rail said, let's go have on a baby.
I can't. I'm on my cycle.
Rail said, we're riding over there to the house. Rail said, get in the shower. Rail said, get in the shower, water, stop it. Rail said, ain't nothing wrong with that. Rail said, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, you got to watch her, man. You got to watch her because she at the age, real at the age right now, man. She gonna hit with the. Don't worry about it. Just lay a towel down, baby. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like you. I can't have it like the first 48 in my bed. Oh no. Not no crime scene.
No sir. First. Oh man.
So what else you got, Ocho? We got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
What Rail said now?
I'm not even going to bed. I'm gonna go get on Call of Duty.
Rail said, check this out, Ocho. Rail said you got to run red lights. Every once in a while, you got to run a red light.
Listen,
Just tell the cop you ain't see it.
Nope, ain't nothing like that. Because one thing they do is they dock you for points with your license. Your license gets suspended when you get too many goddamn tickets. Hey, I'm hungry as hell.
Hungry for what? Man, ain't nobody eating this time of night, Ocho.
I'm hungry. No. All jokes aside, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Like no bullshit.
Ocho, take your ass to bed.
Nah, I'm finna go get on the game.
Ocho, it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I took a 3-hour nap earlier so I would be able to function this time of night. I'm listen. If it weren't for the show, I'm sleep by 9:30 every night. That's routine of mine, and I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning.
Ocho, we still got 16,000 people in the live chat.
It is?
Yep.
How you know?
God. It tells me.
Hey, it's 16,000 people in here for real. Y'all can see me. If you can see me, wave back. They can see that.
Yeah. A couple of them put up the middle finger.
The middle. What that mean?
What you think it mean? They gave you a one finger salute. The middle finger.
Or like this?
The middle one. Yeah,
they said fuck me. Oh, that fucked up. Damn, 16,000, 2 o'clock in the morning though.
16,339 to be exact.
Oh, that's crazy, man. We be doing numbers, B.
Yeah, we do.
We be doing numbers, man. I'm telling you, it ain't even in sports. It's the stories. It's the life, the entertainment, man. The experiences. Oh, the one-liners.
Yeah, man. That my man Ocho, I'm telling you, girl, I was like, what did I do wrong? I mean, Ocho, I ain't never seen nobody looking up under the bed, looking up in the closet. I'm like,
oh yeah. Tell me about it.
Shay?
Yeah.
Oh, Hurricane Shay sat down?
Yeah. It was a wrap.
You heard that? That's what happened. They just start falling off the wall and everything.
Yeah,
Ocho.
yeah,
man. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I mean, I would tell my story, but we got nosy folks in the chat. So I ain't really gonna I ain't gonna really put a business out there like that.
Tell it, Rail. Rail gonna chime in. Rail got a fence. The Rail got a fake account that she be chiming in, be telling all your business.
I don't got no business. That's the problem. I have my routine hasn't changed in the past 30 years. So any business anybody say was common sense to everybody else in the world too. I get up, do the same shit every single day, eat at the same restaurants, tip the same amount of money. It's just.
They say, tell us about Channing Crowder's comedy set. How was it?
That shit was funny as fuck. And this is what I like about it, because I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, Shannon is already a funny dude already. For those of you that are watching, I'm not sure when he's gonna do his next set, but it was at the Miami Improv in Doral tonight. Was so fucking funny. The delivery, him being able to engage and capture the audience was fucking phenomenal. And it was similar to Kevin Hart. I'm not saying he was Kevin Hart, but Kevin Hart's theme of telling stories, childhood, life, kids, wife, stuff like that. That's how the set was. The shit was so funny. This nigga Shannon told a story about how he got arrested in Gainesville when he was with the Gators.
Yeah.
It was the funniest shit. He was drunk. He was running away from a club. The police were chasing him. And in Gainesville, I had no idea about this, is they have horses. They were chasing him on horseback. It was one guy.
Right.
And just the guy got off the horse. And when he saw the police officer was so short. And in Shannon's mind, he was like, man, ain't no way in hell you finna detain me. They get into it. The officer radioed on the thing and said whatever he said. And by the time Shannon looked up, it was like 20 of them out of nowhere. And they beat him up real bad. He went to jail. And he said the only reason he beat the case and they couldn't charge him any felonies or battery of an officer, or whatever it's called, is because the mug shot, they didn't take a mug shot because they beat him so bad they couldn't even take the damn mug shot. So they had no choice but to drop everything. But his set was beautiful, man, and he's gonna go somewhere. He's gonna go somewhere with this.
That's why I don't go on vacation, Ocho. Why? Last time I went on vacation, came back on probation. I said, nah, I'm good. I did Ocho, that's what I'm real talk, Ocho. Now I'm for real, Ocho. I said, nah, I'm gonna go and stay home. Huh?
What you was on probation for? What you doing?
I'm just saying, it's long story. We ain't got time. Okay, I need another 245 to tell this story.
Yeah. Oh, we got time now. We ain't got to go nowhere. I ain't got no job. I ain't got no job tomorrow.
Donated $50. Said, Unc Ocho, my name is Jordan. Call me and my twin brother DeAndre can me and my brother DeAndre get a shout out? We're huge fans of your podcast. We're young entrepreneurs looking to thrive for greatness like both of you. Jordan, you and DeAndre, congratulations. Continue to work hard. Believe, trust the process. Every day get better. Work at your craft. What you want to talk about, what you want to discuss, write it down. When ideas come to you, write it down. Talk about life experiences, things that you've gone through, things that you know.
Yeah.
Best
and
of
don't
luck.
give up. Don't give up.
Nah.
Because it's not going to always go the way you want it. You're going to have a plan. Your plan will not go the way you want it. There's going to be ups. There's going to be downs.
I ain't going to give up.
There's going to be times you want to give up. Do not. You got to keep pushing.
You got to tell me. You got to tell me no 100 times. Because I'll wait you out. You get tired of me begging.
Discipline. That's all it takes, boy. Discipline.
Chad wants an Ocho game. Chad wants Chad's gamer tag.
Esteban 85. Esteban 85.
Old Black Hammer over here. You the old Black Hammer.
That's your gamer tag?
That's a tag. You know what I mean, Ocho. Man, I ain't got no game. I don't know how to play no games, man. I ain't played. I think I hadn't played anything since the kids were probably in their early, probably like 10, 12, maybe 12, 13. Nah, hell no, they wasn't but that old. Probably like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Last time I played games.
Listen, playing video games has kept me out of a lot of trouble. It's kept me out the street. Obviously, I'm not one that really clubs. I don't do the nightlife. So I needed something else to occupy the time where everybody else is enjoying themselves, outside. And gaming has been my joy, has been my peace, it's been my outlet. When I've gotten left, by women, FIFA, Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, all those games have gotten me through those lonely nights. And there's one thing about gaming: women will come and go. Women will come and go. Sometimes women have this thing at times. They love you one day, and the next they just might wake up one morning and might not feel the same way about you. But one thing about gaming will always be there. Gaming will never change. Gaming has no emotion. And every year you get a new title. I don't know where I'm going with this, but it just sounded good.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, Earth, Wind, and Fire had a song called Reasons.
Oh, shit, my bad. We can't sing, my bad.
The question is, the love game's been played, or the illusion was can you find a reason? Because at the can you find a reason?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people can't. I've got to exhaust all before I just let it before go. I wash my hands.
Right. Sound like my grandma.
That's just the way I am. During one of your shows, talk about your favorite timepieces that you purchased during your career lifetime. Well, unfortunately for me, in May of 2023, all of my timepieces were stolen. My necklace was stolen. Yeah. I had a break-in, and unfortunately, some of the pieces that I cherished the most, I had a LeBron James piece. They only made 600 of those from AP. That was stolen. I had a piece from AP that they only made 75 of those. That was stolen. I mean, and the thing is, it's not, Ocho, it's not the fact. I could go right now, every piece that was stolen, by 10 of the exact same pieces, but that's not the point. Every piece that I had accumulated over 30 plus years, I remember what I thought when I bought it, and I know why I bought it. So that's what they took from me. It's more than per se the watch, because I can just go back and get another watch. But it's the memories. It's the blood, sweat, and tears that I was like, man, I saw this watch. Okay, I got to make sure I have a great season so I can get that watch. Or I would do an extra appearance, or I would do something so I could have extra money so I could go purchase that piece. So It is what it is. It took me a while to get over it. And I just remember my like I said, my sister's divorced. She's like, Shannon. Really, Shannon? Really?
I think you know what, my speaking of timepieces, and I don't, how I am with watches. I don't play. Time is free, but I did get the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak.
Mm-hmm.
That beautiful I call it that beautiful New York Giants color, that royal blue.
Yeah.
I
I
did I
want to get. I
did
tried to get one of those. Travis Scott. AP did a collab with Travis Scott. They only
Yeah,
made 200 pieces.
with the little rainbow,
No, no, no. It had a. It had a like a almost like you ever seen the military watches that have the mesh. It has a mesh band. It's brand. It's nice.
Okay,
It
okay,
was nice. It's nice.
okay.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll eventually over time, if the Lord's willing, and the river doesn't rise, I'll replace them slowly but surely. But
There you go.
I get it. I get it.
Now you got that in my head. I can't even sing it. Now it's in my head.
Guys, we've been on 3 hours. That's the longest that we've ever been on. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure
Look
you
at
hit that
that.
subscribe. I see.
Swole, boy.
Remember now, we're going to be on Saturday. The next episode of Nightcap is Saturday. We're about to do 3 consecutive days: Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So next week, Nightcap starting Saturday will be on 5 days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday.
God damn.
And gonna follow it back up again with another Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, we about to do some big things. So again,
I'm ready.
Ocho, let me see what we got. Let me see. We started at 451. We're now at 453. We're at 400. We're at 453,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and head on over to Apple Podcasts. Leave a review. Remember, we would like good reviews, but hey, we take bad reviews because we use that to critique ourselves also. Because at the end of the day, it's all about improvement. We're not going to stay the same. We're going to improve. So again, thank you. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the chat. Make sure you go out and get yourself a bottle or a loved one for the holidays that's right around the corner. Remember, we'll see you Saturday after the last game goes off. Thank you for joining us. I'm your favorite sports Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85 Ring of Famer, Cincinnati Bengal legend, Chad Ocho, Hall of Famer, Chad Ochocinco Johnson.
I fucking love you guys. I fucking love you. I don't care what they say. It's just me and you. I love you so much. I'll walk over a room full of